Welcome to our first ever episode of the Friends Rolling Fantasy Dungeons and Dragons YouTube experience extravaganza, whatever this thing turns into. We have some very excited cast members on with us, and we will be reiterating this probably over and over again, but none of us are experienced Dungeons and Dragons players yet. So consider yourselves viewers, learners along with us. You get to watch us progress into experts, into level 20 experts by the end of this campaign. If all goes
well said, Stephen. We're super thrilled to have you on as our wonderful, wonderful DM. And we have such a wonderful cast here as well. A lot of familiar faces, everyone we've collaborated with in the past on the Friends Talking Fantasy podcast, right, Dylan?
Yeah, so awesome to have everyone from the community together. I'm excited to get into this.
All right, well, Stephen, we will turn things over to your masterful hands. How do we get started?
So we are going to get started by going around, introducing ourselves briefly. Tell us who you are, why you're here, what you do, what makes you interesting, and tell us about your character briefly, just, race, class, something about them. I'm the DM, so I will not have a character. I will be all of your characters and NPCs all together, apparently. But I am the host of the Phantology podcast. Myself, along with 4 other lifelong friends, talk about a bunch of different fantasy books and movies, and just kind of like the fantasy community in general. So that's what I do, and I am just very excited to be here. I played D&D a little bit. I've DM'd a little bit, so this will be, maybe a little rough at first as we just all get the rules really ingrained in our heads. But I'm very excited to do this. We're going to be doing the Baldur's Gate campaign. So if this is one that you're familiar with, I think it's actually based on the video game, or the video game is based on it. There's some relationship here. It's all about devils and dealing with this realm of Dungeons and Dragons. So I can't say enough how excited I am. So okay,
Yeah.
who wants to go next?
Who's next?
Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm Dylan from the Friends Talking Fantasy podcast, which I co-host with my buddy. I have no idea if pointing this way actually points at Charles. It does on
try the other way. I'll be next to you. Yeah.
Can't even see my finger anyway with the background. But yeah, so it's a podcast that Charles usually does the intro better than me, but we talk about mostly fantasy books, but other fantasy content on there as well. And I'll be playing a human rogue named Jay Silver, who's supposed to be a smart-mouthed con man. We'll see how smart my mouth can be. And all right, if I introduce him
already,
pressure's on.
Already starting.
Yeah. So got a criminal background, and hopefully gonna get up to some fun shenanigans with him, a lot of lying and using some of that persuasion, high charisma stuff. And I've got my hood here for when I go stealth.
Whoa. He's gonna go stealth.
Ready.
Getting into character.
Yeah, I didn't know we were dressing up.
Hey, would have got a puffy shirt.
So yeah, that's me.
Fantastic. I don't want to go next. Who's going next?
I'll go.
All right, Beth, let's see what you got.
Hi, I'm Beth from Before We Go blog. We do reviews of fantasy, science fiction stuff. I'm also one of the leads on Grimdark Magazine, and I run an SBFBO team for SBFBO7 this year.
Ooh.
Very busy, very, very busy. I have a gnome barbarian named Hortix who has an inferiority complex.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Loves puffy shirts, spoken word poetry. Will break your kneecaps for the fun of it, or if you say something negative about poetry. 2 feet tall. Everybody hides behind him at 2 feet tall. So, yeah. All right, who's next?
I'll go. I'm Sarah. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm one half of the Fiction Fans podcast podcast, where we talk about books, primarily fantasy, but not exclusively. And I am playing a tiefling paladin. Her name is Precious, but she hates that, so she goes by Presh.
All right, Derek, you're next. I'm going last.
Sure. Save the best for last, I guess. So I'm Derek. I am one half of the Roger podcast. It's a Star Wars podcast, but we also do a lot of sci-fi stuff. In fact, lately we've been doing more sci-fi than Star Wars. Charles is the co-host, if you guys didn't know. And I'm playing Valen Ragul. He is a half-elf sorcerer. He grew up orphaned, but working for a family friend archaeologist. So he's big into history and dungeons and ruins, stuff like that. And he was cursed with magic. So that might come up.
Ooh, cursed with magic. That's exciting. Well, my name's Charles, guys. Other half of Friends Talking Fantasy podcast, which is our fantasy literature podcast that I do with my wonderful co-host Dylan, and then also the Roger podcast, which is our Star Wars sci-fi podcast that I do with Derek. And now we're here on Friends Rolling Fantasy. You know, this has been a long time coming. We've done lots of planning and character creation and dress rehearsals and all these things. We got these fancy blue backgrounds. Just super excited that after all this time, it's finally paying off. This is a really great crew. I mean, I was having so much fun just even going through all the troubleshooting steps last time we met to get this off the ground. So I'm super excited to get going. My name for my character is Renaer. He is a Dragonborn cleric. I figured since most of us are pretty new to D&D, we'd need someone that could cast some healing spells for everyone out there. So that was the main motivation for him. He's, a pretty lawful good, spent most of his life in his temple, just trying to perfect his clerical duties, both using the mace and using healing spells, trying to be the best. And there was some funny shenanigans going on with the temple hierarchy, and now I'm out adventuring, always trying to improve my game, but learning how to communicate with people outside the temple. So that is Renaer, and that's the crew. Do we get started now, Stephen? How do we start?
There is no need to wait. So without further ado, cue ambiance music, and I will read the intro into the Baldur's Gate campaign. So this is an official like Dungeons and Dragons Wizards of the Coast campaign. It is Wizards of the Coast. I think I have that right.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Chyanthar River. From their high perches on the upper city, the local nobles, known as the Patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to a place like flies to a carcass. Following the river further east would eventually lead you to Elturel, capital of the Holy Land of Elthurgard, or at least what that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interest in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Older Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak to Captain Zodge at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in its niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city and slums to the bridge known as the Worm's Crossing, then to distant realms beyond. Dozens of flaming fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city, armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch. It takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the city of blood. Dun dun dun, here we go.
Very
Ready
atmospheric.
adventures.
Wow.
Let's do it.
So before you get started, we should tell the viewers that as part of the preparation, the crew came together with a dark secret in their past. And maybe let's Valen Ragul, would you like to tell us a little bit about the secret of the adventuring party and how you came together?
Does he even know the secret?
He does. He does know the secret.
The Ghoulmeister.
Oh.
Can't hear the Goldmeister.
The
Oh, no.
Goldmeister.
I was on mute.
Already have technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
Great.
I'm not 100% sure I know the secret.
Uh-oh, someone didn't do their
Yeah.
homework on the Discord.
Yeah, it's so the secret is you guys came together as a crew that got involved summoning some kind of evil spirit, some kind of otherworldly power from another realm. In the midst of this summoning, something went wrong and your hideout burned down,
That's right.
killing everyone inside, some of whom were innocent people.
Mhm.
And now the crew is on the run. You've kind of come together, fleeing authorities, and you're really not sure, like, if should you be looking out for authorities looking after you? You're not even sure what happened with what you were trying to do. And this will lead in to the campaign somewhat. But this is the background of how you came together outside of the City of Blood here.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we know different things about this conspiracy, right? That's part of this this premise.
About the conspiracy you were involved in?
Yes.
Yes, you all had different roles, and that can you can decide how much that factors into your backstory.
Got it. All right. So that's good. So we survived, which is good. Not so much for everyone else. So what's our what do we do first? What's our first objective? Anyone have any ideas?
So
Would
we're
you like me
looking
to
for this
remind you
Saj
from
guy?
Yeah. Let me just briefly remind you. So here you are outside of Baldur's Gate. You were drafted into the Flaming Fist, which is the mercenary company that is in charge of protecting the interest of the city. The city's kind of fallen apart, and you're not really sure what the status is. And you're supposed to speak with Captain Zodge. This is a tall man with a leather eye patch, long black hair. You look around for a while, you see him, he's fighting with a bunch of refugees. And all these refugees are coming from El Turiel, which the rumors are has fallen recently, and that's all you know right now.
Is he fighting like engaged in battle?
He's just like punching out commoners who are trying to get into the city.
So he's taking out a
Should
gun.
we join the fray?
Should we go ask him if he needs any help?
I'm always up for a good fray.
All right.
Steven, can I
So-
sneak up behind him and poke him on the shoulder while he's punching people out?
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how you do. Do you want to roll?
Dylan's
for,
gonna get us all in trouble.
That's what I'm here for.
I think you mean Jay is going to
Alright.
get us in trouble.
Ah, yes. I see. I'm
Yes.
so used to having
you go,
real
Sam.
life Dylan get us in trouble that I'm having a hard time adjusting to the character. Yes, Jay. Okay. do
Jay,
your thing, Jay.
roll for stealth.
Gladly. Okay.
And we are using roll 20 for our rolls. So depending on how the video gets processed, you may or may not always be seeing the rolls, but so we'll just go ahead and announce them just in case. We'll
So
see what the
not
finished
11.
product of the video looks like. So it's an 11. Okay, with a
That's
roll of 11.
Probably like this. It's not quite like this.
Not quite as stealthy as you thought you were.
With a roll of
Give him what
11,
he's-
Dylan Jay sneaks up behind Captain Zodge. Captain Zodge pulls his fist back to conk a particularly troublesome commoner right in the face. And as he rears back to punch him, his elbow collides directly into Jay's face, slamming him backwards.
Oh, not in the nose.
You're-
man.
You're undamaged, but quite surprised. And he looks back to see what's going on and spots all 5 of the party just kind of like clustered around staring at him. And he looks back and he goes, who are you folk?
Who wants to talk to him? Who?
Jay Silver. There's like Jay Silver.
Already in the
at your
mud.
service.
Go talk to him.
So he looks back at the Zodge looks back at Jay, who's just sitting there in the mud. "Ah, not much of a man, are you?"
Oh. Okay, I think I have to walk up and formally introduce ourselves here as, someone who's a bit more professional, the Renair character. I approach, how do we pronounce his name? Zod? And
Captain Zodge.
Captain Zodge, got it. So I say something like, excuse Jay, Captain Zodge. We're just eager to help. Wanted to get a status report and see where you wanted us to go and what you want us to, how you want us to help.
Who are you now? You're here to help who? What?
We're new recruits, sir.
New recruits. So more of these recruits. Blast. Well, I'll give you some information and send you on your way. The refugee crisis has stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently. Our Grand Duke, Older Ravengard, was visiting Elturel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of Elturthgard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, and that's left us shorthanded to deal with another problem. So for that other problem, I need your help.
Yes, sir. Happy to help. Right, guys? I think we can pitch in here.
What's this other problem?
Me turn the page and I will tell you.
Ooh, suspenseful. I think we can do it, guys.
I'm in. I say we go for it.
After this guy hit me.
I want to at
He's our
least know what
boss.
we're getting into.
That's very practical of you, Presh.
I don't really care. I just want to hit things.
Yeah, I know Hortix is itching for
Very
some
well,
combat, and if we
okay.
don't
Stay
get
away
her
from
out in
me.
the field soon, it's gonna get bad.
So Captain Zodge sees shouting and you seem to be in. So immediately he is out. He extends his arm and has 5 copper badges that bear the Flaming Fist's coat of arms. So a flaming fist obviously is what is on the Flaming Fist coat of arm, and to give you license to act in Zodge's name.
Oh, yeah.
And as he hands this to you, he says,
What I do.
"Very well, glad that you accept. Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three, the gods Bane, Baal, and Murkyle. And I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe them out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way. And don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I'll say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more. A few blocks from the
Oh.
Basilisk Gate is Elf Song Tavern. a spy named Tarina hangs out there gathering rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Balderon, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends.
Oh gosh. Okay, so we need to go to the tavern. Okay, we need to meet Tarina, and we need to bone up on the Dead Three.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Do we know where the tavern is in the city?
Yes, the tavern is a few blocks from the Basilisk Gate. You can get directions from anyone inside. They should be able to point you there. It's quite well known.
Okay. So who wants to ask for directions? Not Jay.
I've got a very good sense of direction. I can just take us there right now.
I say we follow Jay.
You trust him, Valen?
I do.
I'm up for an adventure. Let's follow Jay.
All right.
Precious gonna ask someone.
I'm just gonna wait
Good
and
idea.
see what Presh finds
Yeah.
out before just marching
practical.
blindly after
Well-
watching Jay get hit in the face.
while you guys follow Jay, Precious gonna go up to just a random passerby, maybe not someone who's right nearby, because they're probably not wanting to talk to us if they see us buddying up with Dodge, who is hitting people indiscriminately.
I should let you know that after the conclusion of this conversation, Zaj, calls up to whoever is on the battlements. They throw a big lever. The door opens slightly, and the doors were barred, obviously, to keep the refugees out. They open up the doors just a crack, and you squeeze through, and you enter into Baldur's Gate.
Nice.
many-
And we have the badges, right?
How
You
many
have the
people
badges.
are there around that we can ask for directions?
There's not a lot, because people were a little concerned about the fact that the refugees may just like storm into the city at any moment. But you do look around and see, a few different kind of hovels and not very expensive housing here close to the gate. But it seems like there's a lot of residences and different little places of business around.
Then I want to go into a business and say, excuse me, we're looking for the Elf Song Tavern. Can you point us in the right direction?
Okay, so you go up and you knock on the door, and is it just you, Presh, or are you all together?
Well, I'm
What's the
definitely
situation
with
here?
her. I don't know if this group is already
We're
split
heading
up.
in
And
some-
Yeah, I think the rest of us are following Jay somewhere.
well,
So
I'm
you've
definitely not.
you've immediately split up.
Should we avoid that right away?
Oh,
We
no,
can't
you can-
ask leading
You
questions
can
like
do
that.
whatever
Okay.
you can do whatever you like.
Well, I'm definitely not following Jay after witnessing his blunder. Renair thinks that Presh has the right idea of let's gather some intel, and seeing the
Precious-
way Jay
Pre-
conducts business, I don't necessarily need to be following him anymore.
Precious trying to keep an eye out on where the other three are going so that they don't get too separated, but she does still want to get directions.
Yeah, we'll rescue them.
Okay, so you go up and you knock on a just kind of a random door. That's the plan?
Well, you said that there were some businesses around, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I think I have a better chance of asking a shopkeeper, or if there's any stalls selling things.
Yeah. Okay, so you kind of come up on a tavern-looking place, and you see a maid sweeping the cobbles out front, and here she is. Would you like to speak with her?
Yeah, so sorry to disturb you, but we're looking for the Elf Song Tavern. Can you point us in the right direction?
So she had her gaze just kind of fixed on the ground, and she looks over and sees 3 or possibly 4. I'm not really sure how many of you actually followed Presh, but she looks and sees several warriors standing over her, and just everyone else followed Jay. And
No,
she doesn't
it's
even.
just
she
me and
doesn't.
Presh, I think.
Okay, 2 warriors. And she doesn't even say anything. She just points off down the street, and that's all you can get out of her. But if you follow her trembling finger, you see a few people just kind of like walking along in this direction. And it does look like there's a larger establishment down the road here.
Thank you very
Mm.
much. Guys, it's this way.
Are we
Is
headed
it
in the wrong direction?
we went? Yeah.
We're going the exact opposite direction.
Go ahead. Actually, let's see which way. Do you want to roll for? What would we roll for here?
Perception, maybe,
Maybe
or investigation.
Investigation seems right. Let's say you're investigating Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Which
I
direction
rolled
did you go?
investigation. I rolled a 4.
So it's a good thing Presh asked for directions.
So Jay and
Right.
whoever followed Jay actually started walking back towards the gates. the bar,
We were right
the
at
bar
the gates.
gates. Uh,
I
And I'm-
swear it's right over here. It's like, or maybe that way, or I was there last night. I
So Presh did a fantastic job talking to the shopkeeper. And once we get the directions, I'm going, okay, we better go rescue the others and bring them back this way. And let's see if we can go find them. I bet they didn't get very far.
They probably didn't. I don't see them going in the direction that she pointed at. So
Yeah,
let's,
we'll just go back the way we came and grab them and head back.
sounds like a plan.
Seems like a pretty straightforward task. So you go and you collect your party, which is now back together. Now you've got some data points. Maybe you shouldn't follow Jay just recklessly.
His perception check is not great. Or his investigation, I mean.
And you march off towards the direction of the tavern and arrive without incident. You arrive at the tavern. So Elf Song Tavern. It's a large 2-story building, I believe. And there are several people just kind of milling around outside. I guess it's now up to you how to proceed. I'll try to just present scenarios and you feel free to jump in and let me know what you'd like to do at any time.
So we're in the tavern now, right, guys?
Did
Um,
Zaj tell us what, and I can't
Tarina?
remember what her name was.
Tarina, right?
Yeah.
Tarina is the name of the spy that he told you about.
Did he tell us like what she looks like, where we might find her in the tavern?
He did not. Just that you need to be polite with her because she associates with a rough crowd.
Is there anyone who looks like a Tarina?
I think we may
I
have
think
to
so.
go to the barkeep and maybe ask if he knows of anyone who knows where we can find Tarina and see what he says, or she, whoever the barkeeper is.
So you
What do you guys
enter the
think about
tavern.
that?
You enter the tavern for now, and upon entering, there are several patrons just kind of scattered around, tossing dice, drinking all manner of ales and other beverages. Lots of pretty rough crowd, I would say, here in the tavern. There are some half elves around, and also a large half orc thug at the entrance who is just kind of keeping an eye on how things are proceeding. There is also an animated suit of armor that
Whoa.
is making its way around, and also, seems to just be keeping an eye out for any.
Pretty high
especially
security
violent
detail
behavior.
in here.
Who is the bartender, or who are the half elves? Are they behind the bar? Are they just hanging out?
Yeah, there's one half elf that's behind the bar, just kind of rubbing a cloth across the top of the table.
Mhm, nice.
Okay, I want to go talk to the half elf. So I want to order. I don't have any money. I order a drink anyway.
Do you not have any? I think you should have money to start the campaign. No.
I don't think so.
I have some
Yeah, a
money.
little bit.
I could
All right,
potentially
Charles. Yeah, Charles will
spot
spot me. So I order an ale from the half elf bartender, and try to get some information about shady people at the bar. If there's anyone that looks like they're up to no good.
Tell the bartender what you say. Exactly.
Oh, okay. So I wave him over and I go, "Hey, can I have an ale?"
Certainly, one ale coming right up. My name is Alan Alith, Alan Alith, at your service, and here is your ale, the finest glass of ale here at the Elf Song Tavern, the finest establishment in all of Baldur's Gate.
I roll my eyes slightly, take a big sip of the ale, and say, "Well, you don't see many other half elves in Baldur's Gate. What made you set up shop here?"
You don't see many half elves. Is this some kind of racial profiling
I'm
of
half
Baldur's
elf.
Gate?
He
Doesn't
can say it.
confuse
He's
you.
half elf.
I'm half elf.
Oh, another half elf. I forgot. So you don't look like a half elf at first glance there with all your armor on. No, I can tell that you are indeed a half elf. Welcome. What is your name, sir?
My name's Valen. We just got into town and we're meeting someone here.
Meeting. Okay, we facilitate many different types of meetings. Perhaps I can be of service. Are you looking for a specific company or pleasure, business? What's the nature of your inquiry?
We're meeting a mysterious character named Telvanni.
Tarina.
Tarina.
Telvanni does not sound familiar, but you're
Okay. I put my hands on Valen's shoulder and
Wait,
Is he drunk already?
I pay for the drink and I go, "We're looking for someone by the name of Tarina. Captain Zod sent us." And then I kind of, just flash my badge like, "Hey."
welcome.
More flaming fists. I've dealt with you people so many times over the last few days. Yeah, Tarina, she is around. I've seen her today. I'm not certain exactly if she's still here, but you can usually find her playing cards upstairs, perhaps, or maybe one of the other patrons knows about her. Please just don't make any trouble. Tarina's often involved with the wrong sorts.
What does she look like?
She's just kind of a nondescript fellow.
So you don't know what they look like, or you're not telling us?
Look, just don't involve me too much. What I don't know, I can't report to anyone else. So just do your business with Tarina and be on your way. Just don't cause any trouble.
I look.
We gotta
I,
rough
like,
him up a
I
little.
point behind my shoulder and I point at Hortix, and I'm like, "Do you see that
Point
character over
down.
there? If they don't go about their business and meet with Tarina, then there might be some. You don't want them to be kept waiting. You want them out of here, out of your tavern as soon as possible."
I think what Renera is trying to say is we'll be as discreet as possible. We'll go and look for Tarina now. Thank you for your help.
You're right, Fresh.
I'm not sure who you're pointing at. I don't see anyone in that direction.
So Hortix walks up to the bar and bangs on the bottom of the bar with his axe.
The bottom. So Aelin looks over. Oh, one of the little folk here, and I should be intimidated by.
Who you
By you
calling
exactly?
a little folk?
Oh
Calling a
boy.
little folk?
Oh boy. Now I'm trying to console Hortix. It's like they don't know what they're in for. Like, don't worry about them. Let's just go upstairs and see if Tarina's up there playing cards. It's not
Before
getting
we-
anything more out of this guy.
Before we leave, I lean in and say, "Just tell us what she looks like and we'll be out of your hair."
Just go upstairs. I know she's up there. You'll see her. She's playing cards.
Okay.
Ask for Tarina. Good luck
Yeah.
to you.
All right.
All right. We're not getting any more out of this guy. So Dylan, oh, not Dylan. Jay gives the finger guns.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
ready
So
to go be discreet. So
you should
yeah,
head up
head up.
first.
I will head up first, stealth style.
Stealth.
Yeah. I'll-
Okay. So you make your way upstairs into, let's see, we don't need a map quite yet, but let me consult on my end. Okay, you make your way upstairs into a large dining room. There is a large chandelier hanging over 2 tables. Several different guests are seated around playing cards, and you see sitting at the table 3 commoner type people. They appear to be of lower to middle class. Two stonemason type looking guys with bulging muscles. One woman who looks like she may be more of a courtier type individual, and you see a woman dressed in a patchwork cloak and wearing 2 daggers, swords, two bladed weapons across her back. She's flipping the dice and exclaiming, making fun of the other players loudly with a lot of different colorful expletives.
Okay. So Dylan's up there. He's stealthing around.
Okay.
Jay Silver's up there stealthing around. Learned all that valuable information.
Yeah.
So I guess the rest of us come up too. We're all up there now.
I think that's good.
Yeah, Presh follows Jay.
Okay, so who wants to address the crowd here? Do we just walk up to the patchworked figure right away? Or do we
I say we buy in at the table.
you want to play cards?
Oh yeah.
You have no money.
We'll figure that out later.
This guy walked up to the bar and ordered 1 beer. Like, and they have types of
All right.
beer.
I call an ale. I ordered.
Yes, 1 ale. So,
Right. So I go
Yeah,
up
I'm
to
down to
the
play some
table.
cards.
Yeah.
yeah. Deal me in. Or is it dice?
They're tossing dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's 2 empty seats, and you sit down.
All right. Name's Jay.
Yeah,
Figure
they
it
all every head turns over just and stares at you menacingly.
We're all just crowded behind the 2 of them.
We're trying to look tough.
Oh,
Nice.
So
Yeah, you're
I'm
a
like,
dragon head.
I'm doing this, looking down like this, being like, okay, like this is beneath me, but I'll tolerate it.
Okay, I'm picking a piece of lint off my puffy shirt and banging my axe in my hand.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So they all look over and see you sitting there, and they say, Jay, and one of them is we'll say one of the stonemasons, and upon closer examination, the stonemasons appear to be twins. Slams his fist down. Says, why should we deal with you? Who are you? We don't know you.
One, the flaming fist. I flash him the badge. Said, here to play some cards and chat with Tarina.
More of these flaming fists. All right, we'll talk to you, but only if you can beat us at Baldur's Bones.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's play some Baldur's Bones, one of my favorites.
One of your favorite. Okay, very well. You should need no explanation of the rules then.
I bring my own dice set around.
I've
I
never
show them.
played before. I would like to know the rules.
The rules are simple. We all have a a 6-sided die. You have your own dice, I'm assuming.
Yes.
No, I'm going to use Jay's.
Oh. Come on.
All right. So you each roll 3 dice. We will then proceed around clockwise around the table, and I will go last. On your turn, you can choose to stand or roll. If you stand, the next player takes the turn, and that player will take an additional dice and roll it. If the total of your dice exceeds 21, then you bust and you're out of the game. Otherwise, you keep on rolling additional dice until you either stand or break. After everyone's had a turn, the highest point total wins the game and takes the pot. Simple enough.
Let's get rolling.
Very well. You there, new player. Give us a roll.
My name's
So
Valen.
1D. Oh,
Valen.
but everyone calls him the
The dice
what I
master.
say the Ghoulmeister.
Yeah. So I roll 1d6, correct?
Correct. Do I need to repeat myself?
Of course not.
Hmm. And none of these modifiers to your roll, none of that. Some previous adventures thought that they got additional +5 to their rolls. No, just a straight roll.
Let's see what you got. Don't blow this for us, Ghoulmeister.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a 4, 2, and a big 1.
No, just one dice at a time. We'll take your
Oh.
4. We'll start with your 4. Okay, Jay, roll for us.
All right. I take my dice back from the Ghoulmeister and flip a d6.
What do you got?
Oh, we need to get a pot. We need to get a pot going too. What kind of stakes? Kind of stakes
After
are
that
you
one,
at?
I thought we were just doing this for fun.
Silver or
Can I-
gold? Silver or gold?
Can I cast minor illusion and make a couple of like a little bag of coin?
Ooh, okay.
Why didn't
So
you
you-
do that with the drink?
Because you got my back.
You pull out some leprechaun gold. So currently we've started with everyone's buying in with 1 gold piece. Are you good for it?
Yes, and I cast minor illusion for 2 gold pieces. I'm covering him.
All right.
Sure.
Keep track of your own totals. And
So did you pull off the spell?
I think I just do it. It's not a roll.
it's just a cantrip.
Oh,
Mhm.
Look at you.
Okay. The twins roll a 2 and a 3. So the current totals are 4, 1, 2, and 3. And now we go to another round of betting every time around. So they each toss in another gold piece. So the pot currently sits at 4 real gold pieces and 2 fake gold pieces.
Now, does this
I
count
don't-
as a new turn?
A bad
So-
idea.
Right.
If this is a new turn, I could cast it again. Is that possible?
I mean, you still have your bag of fake gold pieces, right? Is there a duration of that the spell lasts?
Yeah, a minute.
A minute.
Dude, all right.
Why do we let them do anything?
This was not okay. Can I try to sleight of hand so that I put in 2 actual gold pieces in the place of minor illusion to try and get us out of this?
do you have gold?
Yeah. Do you
I
have enough
assume
gold?
we start with gold, right? And
Not if you picked equipment. I don't think you get any gold.
I think you start with
I
some,
think
just
you
not
start
very
with
much.
some, depending on how much. I'm trying to find where it is, but I mean,
I think
should I just do
I
it?
have 15, I think. gold
Oh,
pieces.
15. You're loaded.
I think.
Yeah, I'm looking
Hand it
for
over
where
here,
it
Presh.
shows the gold. I thought I had somewhere around
Yeah.
14, 13 myself.
Either way, I've got to have 2, right?
All right, pull up.
Exactly.
Presh,
Okay, Jay,
Fresh
give us
hands.
a roll. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Presh hands some gold to Jay.
Thank you.
And then
I
I go to
expect it
Presh where
back.
I was
Woo!
like, don't get your hopes
That's
up.
a 23.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, you add in your additional. How many are you trying to add? You're trying to add 2.
I'm just trying to I'm trying to replace the Ghoulmeister's terrible idea with legitimate gold just to get us back where we started.
This is a difficult thing because you have to time the expiration of the spell
Yeah.
with the placement of the gold. But with a roll of 23, you succeed fabulously. So you
Nice.
point off in the other direction. They turn their heads, and you add in the 2 pieces of gold, and they look back. And the pot currently sits at 6 gold pieces. They're all real now, and it's now Valen's turn again.
Okay, let me roll my d6. Five.
That's good, right? 5 is good.
Yeah.
Bring you up to 9. I'm not sure if you guys quite understand the game. I don't think 5 is
We're
good.
trying to not, it's like, I mean,
It's like
sorry to break
21.
character. It's like blackjack, right?
Yeah.
Like we're just trying not to go over and have a relatively high number, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The half elf's already halfway to busting almost.
I thought we only rolled 3 times.
Do I roll? I'm going.
Yes.
6.
Oh, you're right. We did do it a little wrong. You're supposed to roll 3 to start and then continue with 1 each. Okay, let's correct that. So Valen rolled a 4, 2, and 1 to get to 7. You started with 7. Jay rolled a
I'll
1 and
roll
a
my
6.
third.
So roll 1 more.
Yeah, see, I start at 10. That's well, there's actually it's different than blackjack because
Okay.
10s are not the
And our
most likely
other
thing.
our other guys rolled 9 plus what did they roll for?
So
2.
while they're
So
playing
11.
dice, can we talk to someone else?
There are other patrons, right? There's 3 patrons
Yes, there's 2 others. There's 2 others sitting at the
outside
table.
of the game, outside of the dice game.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the 3 there's the 3 other people, yeah, and then the woman and the courtier, and then the patchwork cloak
Did I-
person.
I think I should have said courtesan. Yeah, that's probably not even a real word. And then the
The woman we're
warriors.
looking for is at the table, though, right?
It's a person.
I was
What is
trying
she
to
doing
figure out
during
who the
this
person
time?
is.
Okay.
Nice try, Valen. Trying
All
to
right.
game the DM here.
It's worth a shot.
All right, well, you guys keep playing your dice game, but we're thinking about bailing on you guys. We're already murmuring like this is taking too long.
Do some
Going-
investigation. Yeah.
Who has good investigation between the 3 of us?
Has Presh heard anyone name any of the other people who are sitting at the table, like address them by name?
The 2 women are kind of talking to each other, and as you've been listening, you hear the warrior-looking woman with the weapons and the patchwork cloak lean over and address the other one. Her name is Leela. It sounds like she whispers something about the influx of refugees, and they're just kind of discussing the general situation in Baldur's Gate.
And there are no other women in the room. It's the people who are here at this table are the only people.
No, there's a few more at another table.
Do any of them look like a Tarina?
No.
Well, I've got pretty good investigation. I can walk up to somebody.
So the other table has two other two other men, and there's another woman dressed in kind of some like priestly garb, and another a woman who's actually a druid, and she's you can tell because of kind of the nature type of influences sewn into her cloak, and she has a little owl perched on her shoulder, and she's a halfling. So yeah, there's a few more at this table, and they're just kind of sitting around chatting. They're not playing dice.
Okay.
Who do we approach?
I say we approach the halfling.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hortix would say
Yeah.
that. All right, so Hortix, you can go talk to the halfling. Maybe I'll sit by the priest.
All right.
So we'll go back and forth between your attempts to talk to the other table
Mhm.
and Jay and Valen's attempts to play dice. And
Attempts being the key word there.
yeah, yeah. Jay and Valen, you guys can be milking your dice opponents for information as well.
All right. So I put my axes away, puff up my shirt a little bit, and I walk up to the druid. We say, "Hello, druid," or "Hello,
Hello.
hello." I'm looking.
Hello.
I'm looking for somebody, and I was thinking that you might be able to help me. I'm looking for a woman named Tarina. Are you Tarina? Do you know Tarina?
I'm not Tarina. I am a simple halfling druid. My name is Willow.
Of course. All right, Willow. Do you know who Tarina is?
I do know who Tarina is.
Can you tell me who Tarina is?
I could tell you who Tarina is. Who are you?
Hortix, you might have to work your charm on this one and see if you can't flatter some information out of this one.
My name is Hortix. Do I need to do like a roll for charm or investigation or something?
So you can try to, describe, like, are you trying to bribe? Are you trying to appeal to her kindly nature or something? And
I'm
then we'll,
trying- Oh, go ahead.
then we'll determine what type of role you might need to do.
Well, I put on my best smile and I try to appeal to her kindly nature.
Uh-huh. And you do this by saying,
Well, Willow, we could really use some help. Do you think you could help us out? Smile.
okay, smile. Okay. Roll for charisma. Do a charisma check.
It's gonna be bad.
So just with your checks, there are specific skill modifiers, and then you can also just do general rolls. So
Okay.
charisma is one of your 6 general skills. So on D&D Beyond, just do a charisma check straight up, not any special skill added to that.
Okay. Should pop up. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
nice. It's a 19. Okay, so Willow says, it is really nice to see. It's nice to see another one of us less height inclined around, and so I'm happy to help you out.
You
Tarina's
see
just
eye to eye, so to speak.
nice to see eye to eye. Thank you, tall fellow.
At least like
Yeah, Tarina's over at the other table. She's got the fancy cloak.
I knew it.
thank you
All right.
for your help.
So how is the dice game going?
I assume.
Yeah, how's the dice game going? So right now, they've all thrown in 2 gold pieces. The pot is 8 gold pieces, and the stonemason twin guys are at a total of 11 and 9. And what are you guys at?
I'm at 10.
And
9.
Derek, oh, Valen is at 7. You're at 7, aren't you?
I got a 4 and a 5. I thought.
You got a 7 on your
Yeah.
first 3 rolls, and then you rolled a 5. So you're at 12 through 4 rolls. So now it's
Oh,
Jay's.
it's 3 and then 1, 1, and 1.
Yeah, you keep on rolling. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're at 12. So okay, so Jay, do you want to roll?
Yeah,
Or you can do something else.
I'll just roll. A 1, bringing me to 11.
Okay. The twins grunt at this good stroke of fortune, and they each toss their dice, and they roll. 1 and 5, which so they each toss in 2 more gold, which now brings the pot to 12 gold each. I think we might have slightly messed up Baldur's Bones, but let's just go with it. So one of
Maybe
them
they
is-
were drinking when they were explaining the rules.
They were, yeah. They forgot the rules. It's their fault. So
Alright.
now one of them is at 14, and one of them is at 12. I might be just butchering these numbers. Both of their numbers are kind of high, so pressure might be on them a little bit.
Well, while you guys are working that out, I go to Presh and to Hortix and be like, let's keep them playing. It's good they're distracted. Let's go ahead and see if we can't start the conversation with Tarina while they're distracted. And we approach Tarina.
I think that's a good idea, Renair.
Thank you.
It has the benefit of not using up all of my gold, which
Yeah.
may or may not.
Hopefully-
We're gonna win
return
it
to
back.
me.
We're winning it back.
I'll believe that when I see it, Valen.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Presh.
This is what happens when you try to be a good friend.
Mm.
Man,
Maybe they'll learn something, but for now, let's just take charge here and focus on the mission. I'm very concerned about the mission. So we approach Tarina. Who wants to communicate with Tarina? Who's capable of it? Is it me? Let's see.
I mean, Presh has good charisma too.
I have +2 persuasion. What's my charisma? 0. So maybe it should be you, Presh.
Okay. So Presh is going to go up to Tarina and say, "Excuse me, Tarina, Captain Zaj sent us."
Ooh, flash the badge.
And she'll flash the badge.
Flash the badge. Tarina looks over, rolls her eyes very demonstratively, and says, "Oh, great. What does Zaj have for me this time?"
He said something about
The
ridding
Dead 3.
ridding the city of the followers of the Dead Three, and that you would have more information for us.
The Dead Three. You know who they are? Did Zaj tell you what's going on here?
He gave
I'm
us.
assuming you. Who are you? But are you new to the city?
We're very new to the city. Yes, my name is Presh. It's lovely to meet you.
I could care less what your name is. Just,
Oof.
let's get you on your way. What do you need to know?
We
Uh,
need to find Bane, Ball, and Mercal, right?
Well, if you need to find Bane, Ball, and Mercal, you may want to look up. Those are the gods of this world, obviously.
I think what Renair meant was we're looking for the followers of Bane, Ball, and Mercal.
Followers.
Any information that you might have would be very useful.
That makes more sense. I'd like to speak with you, Presh, and not this other.
I'm
Well,
just gonna
just looking for
stand there
God.
then.
I understand why Zaj chose him to be in the Flaming Fist.
He does his best.
So you're looking for the followers. I suppose I could tell you, but I'm in a bit of a tight spot myself, and I could use some support if you know what I mean.
What sort of assistance were you looking for?
The financial
Ah.
challenge.
It's a bit embarrassing, but my finances are not exactly where they've been in the past. I've lived a long life. Tarina is not my real name, if you must know.
Well, thank you for trusting us with that information.
I do seem quite trustworthy after initially seeming very gruff, don't I? Kind of a confusing character.
It feels like we've rapidly become friends. I like it.
Good work, Presh. Good work. Work that charm. We might not have much gold left after this dice game.
We can use the dice winnings to give
Yeah.
to.
Assuming there are
Tarina.
dice winnings.
Oh, there'll be dice winnings.
I feel like even if
Cast
there
another
weren't,
spell, and then we just run out of there.
yeah, I feel like Jay would use sleight of hand to ensure that there were dice winnings.
Yeah. If we lose, I'm just gonna pickpocket them. So
It's fair.
So what do we do now? Do we
What-
try and like
well-
charm?
Presh wants to ask Tarina, what level of financial assistance were you hoping for?
I don't really want to name numbers quite yet. I require some trust. As you know, Baldur's Gate is a cesspool of criminals, but it's quite a large sum of gold. In my past life, I was a pirate, and my former colleagues are very much looking for me.
Well, I think we may have to lay on some intimidation, guys. I mean, Captain Zod sent us here. We don't have time to play these games.
I don't think that we should try to intimidate her.
Why don't you
He does have
use?
powerful friends.
Well, you could use charisma and try to convince her that Zod will pick up the tab if she helps us out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a great
Mhm.
idea.
I'm sure, Tareen, I'm sure that Captain Zodge would be more than willing to provide some financial assistance if you are able to give us the information that leads to us taking care of his problems with these followers.
Okay, go ahead and roll for charisma. Let's see how well that went over.
Okay,
Boy,
come on, fingers crossed.
go Presh.
Nope,
Oh,
could have
Yeah.
gone better.
Tarina.
Oh, that's
Chuckles.
a 13, by the way, for people who can't see this.
Roll
the
of
screen.
13 for
Yeah.
charisma. Yes. Well, I'm not sure which Captain Zod you spoke to, but the Zod that I know is a little less freely giving up his gold, if you know what I mean. I think he may have taken some from me in the past. But listen, I would like to help out you adventurers. I think we can come to an agreement. You look like, would you say you're fairly well skilled in the in the arts of violence and weapon play?
Oh,
We
for
have-
sure.
We have some talents that lie in that direction.
Mm.
Well, here's
Intellect-
the deal. I'm not in good standing with my former colleagues, as I said. These shipmates of mine have tracked me to Baldur's Gate and have been threatening lately, and I think they are going to show up here very shortly. So, if you will agree to help me in this coming confrontation, I will be happy to give you the information you need for Zaj.
I think that nothing would delight us more. I know our friend Hortix in particular has been itching for a good fight.
You want to trust them, Presh? You think that Tarina's gonna
Well, we-
be honest with the square with this deal here?
We don't really have a choice, do we?
Well, there's always a choice.
Oh, what
I'm
if
a
we win the dice
fire-breathing
game?
dragon here.
I whispered to Jay, once this fight starts, just grab the money.
Was already planning on it, dude.
What
So
do you
Tarina-
What do you
Tarina-
think,
Tarina
Cortex? Are you
spits
hungry
on
for
her
a fight?
hand.
Oh, I'm always hungry for a fight. It's fine.
Okay.
Bring it.
Tarina spits on her hand and extends it towards Hortix. You seem to be the most capable warrior, even though you're a little bit shorter. Do you agree?
Okay.
Save that energy for my for my shipmates, gnome.
The Hortic spits on his hand and shakes hands.
All right, we have an accord. We have an accord, as
Mhm.
pirates often say. Okay, should we revisit the dice game for a minute?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to? You've kind of been observing this, this deal that's taken place. Do you want to change your actions or do anything now that you've seen what's going on?
Yes, I ante even more money because we're just going to steal it from them.
How much more?
Like 3 gold coins apiece.
Okay, you toss in 3 gold, so the pot is now 15 gold. And okay, so that means you've got to roll. So give us a 6-sided dice roll.
Don't blow this one for us.
Hey, 1.
Okay, and your total is now how much?
I want to say 13.
Okay. Jay, that's a raise of 3 to you.
I just like stick my hand out, waiting for Presh to give me more money.
And then I look
Come on.
at Presh, I'm like, this one's on you.
I feel like are the other two putting in the increased pot?
I don't have any money.
No. I meant the 2 stonemasons.
It's not their turn yet. Once it comes to them, they'll have to decide if they're gonna fold or
Okay.
buy in.
Oh, we could have bluffed, but we're fine.
Okay, Precious gonna grudgingly drop 2 more gold in Jay's outstretched arm.
Thanks,
hand.
Presh. I just put it down real quick. Okay, I got this. JC is one of them eyeing up his nose, and he says, "You should see the other guy." And
Nice.
5. So
And
that,
that brings
gives me
yeah.
16.
Okay, 16 is getting a little bit closer. One of them has a higher total, so he just kind of grunts and looks away, and he pushes the pot away from him. He's going to be out. Doesn't want to risk any further money.
Nice.
What's
The
the
other one, 13. The one that was at 13, he doesn't want to roll again. And then the other guy was at 11. He's going to roll. Hopefully that's consistent. Honestly, I may have made a mistake there.
I double checked mine. It was 13.
Ooh, okay. So this guy's rolling a 5. He's up to 16. He threw in the 3. He did match. So now the pot is at 21, and it's back to you, Valen.
I give him the eye and say, "Your number's getting pretty high. Are you really sure you want to keep going? You could quit now." I try to convince him to.
Yeah, shut up and play. Shut up and roll.
Oh no. 19.
So, and did you raise
Good.
by how much? How much did
Oh,
you get to?
let's just 1, I guess.
Okay. So pot's at 18. You're sitting at 19. Jay.
Yeah, I'll keep rolling. It's 21 that we don't want to go over, right?
Right.
If you get a high roll, could you do a sleight of hand?
Oh
And
yeah,
Try to.
I'll try.
Try to what? Make it lower?
I'll just try to like flick it without them noticing. But I got a 3, so I'm at 19 as well.
Okay, so you're both sitting at 19. The other guy throws in a couple, or no, just one more this round. He
High stakes
rolls a 5. What was he at before? Does that take him to 20? Wait, doesn't that take him exactly to 20? He was at 16, wasn't he?
Can I
I think that's what you said. Yeah.
I'll tell the Ghoulmeister to make an illusion to try to distract them. I'm going to try to sleight of hand. to,
Okay.
Like flip the dice.
Can you illusion the dice to show 6?
We only have a minute though. So if he sees 6, and is it 21 is bust or is it over 21?
Over 21 is bust.
So
21 is just
he
like
can't bust. Yeah, because he could like storm off. Okay. I cast minor illusion in the corner, and I make it look like that's animated suit of armor bumped into the wall and fell down.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh no. The
it
suit of
walked-
armor's downstairs.
Yeah, but I'm just making an illusion of one. So it looks like it fell down and he looks over there.
But
'Cause that's
we're
a-
upstairs. The suit of armor is downstairs.
Who cares? I'm making an illusion though. It's fake.
Oh, you're making another set of armor
Yeah, just
appear and fall down.
yeah, so he looks over
Big
there.
platter.
Okay.
Okay, he looks over, he sees the suit of armor, and he slowly says, "Wait a second. He never comes upstairs."
Why would we know that?
He's a frequent visitor of the tavern.
All right. Well,
It's a horrible idea. You guys should admit
All right,
defeat.
I'm just going to try to grab as much gold as I can and run.
Before you do that, fortunately, as he puts his hands down on the table to look up around and try to detect the source of this illusion, you hear a mysterious sound, a mysterious singing in a different language, and the entire tavern hushes silently, and the song starts to fill the air around you.
Oh gosh, what are we dealing with here?
Do we recognize the language at all?
Who's listening?
Presh is listening.
are we all listening? Because it's in like the
Oh
room.
yeah, you're all listening. Tell me what languages you know. Ruby.
Presh knows Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Sylvan.
Okay, so Presh recognizes this to be Elvish. Yeah. you hear
Oh,
the
I speak
yeah.
Elvish too.
I speak
Uh-huh.
Elvish.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not
So
beautiful giant just singing
It is-
in that wonderful giant.
no, it's
language.
I mean,
that's
it
that's a different campaign.
it is called the Elf Song Tavern.
That it is.
That it is. That
Very
it is.
astute, Presh.
True.
Very astute.
I don't recognize it, so just listening.
Okay, so you listen. 3 of you are hearing the song, and I'm assuming you'll just kind of convey whatever you hear to your other illiterate folk here. So, would you like to listen in, and would you like to know what the song says?
Yes,
I
please.
think at least Presh and I do. I don't know that Jay is in the middle of a big heist here. So
Well, he
you
didn't
might want
do
to
that yet.
you might want to stay focused on that. You can't speak Elvish anyway, so
Jay, are
Yeah.
you going to? So you were wanting to attempt to take the money. Are you still going to try to do this?
Yes.
As the okay.
Yes.
How
I'm gonna
big's the
try to
pot
take the
again?
money and run.
The pot is
Pot's like-
18 gold right now.
sounds right.
Is the are the 2 people who are playing distracted?
Yeah, they're looking around.
Be-
This is you can
Because-
tell that this is a pretty important occurrence.
I feel like this would be rather than just trying to take the money. I think Jay should try to change that dice roll to a 6, because that would make it over 21, wouldn't it? And then we would have won the pot legitimately. Well, quote unquote legitimately.
Or have Dylan cast or have the Ghoulmeister cast an illusion spell to make
Well,
it.
that was the
show-
initial plan.
Are we
was for me
100%
to adjust the
sure?
die.
A 6 means we win. 100% sure.
Yeah,
Because
Six
your
would-
opponent
6 would
has
get you to
21
22.
right now. So if they
Okay.
rolled one more point, they'd bust and be out.
All right. So
Uh,
Dylan,
How
are
long
you
is
more
the song? Is it a minute?
I just
long?
try to nudge the die then.
okay?
You're reaching across the table to the die.
Yeah. Just a little.
Well, hold on, Dylan. Minor illusion always works, and if he gets up and storms off within a minute, we're good to go. How confident are you in that role?
What do you mean if he gets up and walks
Like,
out? It's not gonna walk out.
If he loses, I mean, I'm just saying, if you
Oh.
reaching over the table to move that is going to be a
Yeah,
hard.
if you change it to show 6, and then Jay very quickly is like, "Oh, good, nice go, nice try.
Yeah.
Better luck next time," and you just take everything away.
Oh, you're saying
all
you
within a
changed
minute.
the die to
Yes.
say
Yes.
6.
And then you quickly take our
Oh,
winnings
okay.
and get the yeah. Okay.
You can
Yeah,
at that point
okay, that's a
also
good plan.
you can nudge the dice so that it moves.
Yeah.
But
So
which
this is
which do we do?
I'll reach in to take the pot and kind of give I'll give the die
Oh,
a little
Yeah.
So even-
flick kind of
yeah.
while I'm doing it.
okay.
And then the minute doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. All right. So I cast minor illusion to make the die a 6. And we cheer.
Yay.
Okay. So everyone else is silent listening to the elf song. You guys start cheering. and then what happens? What do you do after you cheer?
I'm
Okay.
like, oh, what a game!
Dylan's
I love
you're quickly
Boulder's
taking all the
Bones
money,
or whatever
right?
this is called. And I just reach in, try to pull in the pot. And while I'm doing that, I try to just give the die a little flick to actually be on a 6 rather than be
Fake 6.
a
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Okay. I see what's going on. Okay. Give a roll for this is probably a sleight of hand maneuver.
Okay.
But it's much easier than the one you were going to do.
20. Well, not natural. 15 plus 5.
Yes. Okay. So you quickly grab it. As soon as you grab it, he slams his hand down on the table where the pot was, but you've already grabbed it. And he looks at you and he says, "Don't disrupt the elf song. You know how rare this is."
Oh, not the elf song. I mean, this only comes around once a 10 years.
Oh. Well, we're rich now. That's good.
Yeah.
So
He's kind of he doesn't want to let this go, but he's also listening into the song. So he just kind of looks at you threateningly and says, give me a minute here. We need to listen to the song. The other 3 are listening as well. Actually, no, Valen's not listening. He's doing other stuff. So just Renair and Pressure listening.
Mhm.
I can't understand it.
Okay, I'll tell you what the song says.
Okay.
That will help determine your course here. Okay, the song says, "Oh, sing a song of Elturiel, of water, wood, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs, and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturiel, when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty hell riders, take up your swift keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturiel, and when the night doth fall, sleep safe beneath companion's light until the dawn doth call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturiel until our final breath." And the song hauntingly, this whole thing has been very haunting, very, disembodied. And then it just fades away after the 3rd verse.
spooky.
You should hear a giant sing. Now that's music.
You can't appreciate the elvish tongue, Jay. That was a beautifully haunting song.
was-
So we communicate that to our peers here, or at least to Hortix, because we're all hanging out.
Vortex is very impressed with the prose.
Good.
It is quite poetic. So Tarina looks around and says, "Oh, I haven't heard that in years. It's only on very special occasions that the elf song fills these halls."
Does she always sing the same song?
No, she does not. In fact, the legend goes that it is only in times of dire need for Elturiel and those residents that the elf song is heard.
Will you not assist us then? It must be these evil worshiper people that are behind all this.
Is that the name of the city that was attacked? Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
just making sure.
Is it the three dead people? Three dead kings? What?
Yeah. The dead three.
The
The dead three.
Okay.
It must be the worshippers of the dead three, right? They're wreaking havoc. You gonna help us or not? How much more do you need to hear? You need another elf song to come in?
Well, the
I could care less about Oturiel, that noble trumped up city. I'm loyal to Baldur's Gate.
Hmm.
the followers of the dead three aren't demons, though, are they?
No, the followers are just misguided men and women. Now that the Flaming Fist has been decapitated of sorts because Ulter Ravengard, the one of the High Lords of Baldur's Gate, disappeared in Elturiel. Now that he's
Amputated,
gone. Well,
not decapitated. Amputated, if they're a fist. I'm sorry, I couldn't help
It's
myself.
good.
she
A
gives you a
person
long-
died, Presh.
I thought we were friends, Presh.
Oh,
We had some trust.
I'm sorry, Tarina. I won't do it again.
so what? We gotta help. This
As
place
I
out?
was saying, with Ravengard out of the way, who will be the next Grand Duke? There are a few. There's 3 other Grand Dukes, but my money is on Thalmara Vanthampur, whose name is exceptionally difficult. She was born in the sewers and more vicious than a swarm of rats.
Swarm of rats. Okay. That's a good to know. Good information, good intel. So anyone wanna
Do we want to go see?
are you guys all
this-
done with your dice game now?
Yeah,
Is that
we-
resolved?
Yeah, we won.
We're
fair
done.
and square.
So we need to pay back
Well,
Fresh and
Hey,
then
you
keep
not-
the
Pay
winnings.
back fresh.
Not quite. You've still got the stonemason twin to deal with, who, now that the song is over, looks over to you and says, give me an explanation of what just happened.
Before we do that, how close do we hear any rumblings downstairs about this fight? People coming up to fight the lady.
Roll for perception and let's see if you hear anything.
Okay.
Well,
Perception.
who should roll? I have +3 perception. Maybe I should do it.
I already clicked it.
Okay, fine.
I mean, multiple people can roll for perception, right? Like we can all be
Correct.
listening.
Okay.
Okay.
You can all be listening.
Well. I didn't hear squat.
I'm the only one that hears anything.
No, Jay rolled.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
21.
21.
Oh,
So-
okay.
It would be
Nice.
us.
No, I wrote 15. Okay.
So Jay and Hortix hear a door downstairs slam open, and a bunch of loud, kind of gruff noises. Feet are moving around. You hear some swords being pulled out of scabbards.
About to go
Hmm.
down.
No,
Yeah.
no distinct
Okay.
sounds, but this is all happening downstairs.
We I think we should just blow these guys off and get in like battle ready mode.
Okay.
Fresh
What does
didn't
it-
hear a thing, so
What does that look like?
I go,
All right. I yell to the guys, we'll talk to you in a few minutes. And then I yell to the team, ambush is coming, guys, get ready.
Okay.
And I go,
Okay.
"Are you sure, dude?
I-
I didn't hear anything."
I heard it too. If you
Yeah,
can
so
rely on
these
anyone.
you heard it. What am I supposed to believe?
I know we're not
two-
the most reliable right now, but we just won a bunch of money, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of guys coming up the stairs any second.
Hortix,
I-
did you
I
hear
stealth.
anything?
I did. I heard a lot of
Okay.
trouble coming up the stairs.
Because I think
Alright.
I'm at this point I'm more willing to believe Hortix than I am to believe.
I'll
David
trust in the
Warren.
majority if everyone else, if that's the majority rule here. So I equip my my mace here. I'm ready.
I'm going stealth, Steven.
You're just what are you? I mean, tell me how you're going stealth. Are you
I'm gonna hide up. I'm
Hiding?
gonna hide under the table.
Very funny.
okay? Okay, so you
13.
guys, some of you are moving around, some of you are not believing what you're hearing from it. You guys need to work on your trust within the party, I think. Anyway, 8 motley humans saunter up the stairs. The leader is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye, a cruel sneer, and a pirate's swagger. The others are an unsavory, rowdy bunch who act as if they own the place. We're looking for a good friend of ours, says the dead-eyed man. He sniffs the air. Goes by the name of Tarina, so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Baldur's Bones.
Did you just sniff the air to
Despicable.
try to smell her?
I take out my mace, and I like do this thing where I like, keep dropping it in my hand, and I'm like, hey, Tarina's not taking any visitors right now. I suggest you go back to where you came from, or there's going to be trouble.
Ah, we're well equipped for trouble. Who do you think we are?
I think you're
Trouble.
going to be a bunch of pirates that are not going to be alive much longer. That's what I think.
So Hortix gets in front of everybody and takes out Thunder and Lightning, his axes,
Nice.
Nice.
and yells, calls the guy Cyclops. Says, hey, down here.
Nice.
You got something to say? You can say it to me.
All right, very well, boys. Fight's on.
Woo!
All right, so we can now roll for charisma, or not? Sorry, not charisma. Roll for. Why
It's
can I
an
not?
initiative, right?
Yeah, initiative. Gosh. Okay. Roll for initiative.
All
Is what it
right.
is. Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's
arms.
also get the map up.
I didn't select
12.
my token, so my 19 does not automatically get assigned to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did the same thing. I got a 14.
Okay.
But I,
Oh, yeah, same.
What happened?
So I'm gonna get the turn order thing up.
Can you guys see the 15? Did that come through okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if you, how does it work? If you click on your character and then you click on an initiative roll, it will pull it up in the turn order.
Yeah, but you can also assign it to us manually. I
Okay.
don't know how to do that, but
I should be able to do that. I don't know if viewers are going to be able to see that.
They can see. I mean, I'm just recording the whole screen. I'm not sure what they'll ultimately be able to see. Oh, I see someone rolled a 3.
Yeah. I
Cool.
originally had a 14, but you know,
Okay, so
it is
how
what
did
it
you do
is.
that? You clicked your guy?
Click your guy and then you click initiative on the other page, your character sheets.
Oh,
Steven, do
okay.
you
So I
want us
clicked
to
my
re-roll?
guy,
Go
To get
ahead and
on there?
let's see if we can figure out how to get it on here.
and then
If
I'm
not, I'll
gonna
do it manually.
click initiative.
That worked.
Oof.
Yep.
oh, I got
did
the same
worse.
results. I got a 19
Nice.
again. I'm happy.
Okay, so I should do that too.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
We're looking for one more from Hortix.
I also got the same thing.
It didn't come through on the turn order. Did you click on your character on roll 20
On the
before
map.
you did that?
Oh, on the map. Okay. So my map is black. Is everybody?
If you zoom out, it's there somewhere.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You should be able to see a small room that's crowded with a lot of people right now.
I see. Okay.
And I've just positioned you guys kind of randomly. Actually, let's move Jay under the table.
Intervallic.
Perfect. The back.
Wait,
table.
so they're okay.
So
Which
I
one?
And I would
You
be
want me to
next
do
to Jay, kind
Or-
of, right?
Yeah, go ahead and place yourselves where you think is appropriate.
I mean,
So-
I'm with.
Oh, the back table, like this one?
No, that's stairs.
that's
No,
the-
that's stairs.
there you go.
I'm probably next to.
On your map,
Next to
can you see
Presh.
that this person, the bandit looking person in front of you, does it show that that's Tarina or not?
Bandit looking person in front of me.
Like the
No.
person that's in the middle of all of you?
No.
Okay. Well, that one's Tarina. I'll be keeping track of
This
her.
one? Is that Tarina?
Oh, how'd you do that?
This one?
I thought that one was Tarina.
This one's Tarina?
That was my impression.
I thought
That looks
That
like a
one looks like
bearded
all the other ones.
warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this one up here was
This-
Tarina.
Oh.
What?
Right
Oh,
in the middle,
now
right in
it's-
the
it
middle.
says it now.
I
Yeah.
was thinking,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay, I
that's
changed it.
Tarina. Oh, the icon is a bearded warrior guy.
It's all right. We know who it is.
Oh, is that a beard? Okay. Well, that's Tarina.
Okay.
It's the bandit icon.
Wait, Hortix, where are you?
Can you not see me?
Oh, you ran up ahead. Okay.
So Charles, are you ready with a view of the map that
Yes.
you're satisfied with? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I need to roll initiative for these guys. We have 7 of them.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to just do them all together to kind of speed this along. So
Who's this like
a
alien
12.
looking dude in front of Presh? Is that Willow?
Hmm.
Who's this?
I think they're just other bar patrons.
Oh.
Yeah,
Or,
there's
no.
a few. Yeah, the other patrons have just kind of sidled up to the walls. They're trying to stay out of the fight. Can we get one more attempt from Hortix to add to the turn order?
Okay.
Click on your guy.
Okay, and I have the numbers up 14, 15, 15. And then I just roll, right?
Yes,
Click
just
on
as long
your
as you're
character's icon in roll 20.
Okay.
And then once that character's selected, you'll know it's selected because you'll see all these like orbs pop up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
so
once leave those popped up and then go back to D&D Beyond and roll for initiative.
okay. I can do that.
oof. Okay. So the order. Well, okay. Oh, there we go. Hortix is in with a
Nice.
21.
nice.
Okay, so Hortix
Wow.
will go first, followed by Presh and Renair. And then all 7 of the bandits will go. I'll just go one at a time. I'll try to do my best to do that in some order, but there's 7, so maybe tough. And then the bandit captain. And then after them, we'll do Jay and then Valen, and bandit captain will go last as he rolled a 1 for his initiative.
Mm.
So we start with Hortix.
All right. So I can move 1 space, right? Because that's my range.
So the spaces represent 5 feet or so.
Mhm.
And I think your range is 25. So you
Oh.
can cover 5 squares in the grid.
Okay. All right. So that's the captain, right?
That is the captain.
All right. I attack the captain.
Ooh. Bold move. Okay.
I'm going to hit him with one of my hand axes.
Okay. So roll to see if you hit.
Okay. Just rolling, I roll attack on my hand axe, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And it is a 7 to hit. You would have done 4 damage, is what it's telling us, but it's a 7 to hit. And a 7 is not nearly enough to get a hit on the mighty captain, who just laughs down at the much shorter gnome who's
Oh,
been.
no.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Vortex looks up and says, I'm going to kick your ass.
We'll bring it on then.
All right, Presh, what are you gonna do?
Okay, Presh is going to run up. She uses a glaive, so she's got a 10-foot reach. So she's going to leave a little bit of space between her and her opponent. But she's going to hit one of the bandits next to the captain.
Okay.
And let's see. Did that roll? So that looks
Nice.
like it's a natural 20 to
Oh,
hit against his
Yeah.
AC.
Ooh. Fantastic. So
Seven
with
to
a critical hit to attack, so what happens when you roll a natural 20? You get double damage.
Nice.
And okay, so it looks like the way we're doing it. Oh, and it even includes that. So we're using, if you're not watching or you can't see the rolls, we're using the connection between D&D Beyond and Roll20 to roll. So this is reporting back 9 plus critical of 6. So you did 15 damage to this bandit here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with 15 damage, you strike a killing blow with your glaive.
Nice.
One hit
Presh.
KO.
That was
Take that.
badass.
With the kills, let's try to do the kills where if you get the kill, then you can describe what happened. I'll give the player the opportunity to describe the way in which you killed your opponent.
So Presh is sweeping her glaive towards him, and it just beheads him.
Nice and
Amputated.
clean.
decapitate?
Mhm.
The head just flies straight off. It rolls down the stairs. Blood starts to kind of leak across the carpets, which are already quite stained.
Presh
You've
does
noticed.
feel a little bad about leaving so many bloodstains for the inn to clean up.
It's fair.
Vortex goes for the high five.
Low 5.
Low five.
Well, it's high for Hortix.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, Renair.
Okay, let's see here. I'm concerned that there's a lot of dudes that are all going to attack at once. So I'm not sure if I just want to run into battle and go into single combat or not.
I mean, there's one less now.
There's
Yeah.
one less, which is good. So maybe I could wipe another one off if I go for it too. So I have 25 feet of movement, right? So
Yes.
I could move my guy over to here. And I can use my mace to attack this guy right here. So how do I go about doing that?
So you're going for the person directly, the bandit directly in front of you.
Yes, correct. So do I just roll my mace attack die here?
Yes.
Okay. Big money. Oh,
Excellently rolled. Okay, you come in with a 19 and you sweep your mace back and conk the bandit directly on top of the head, dealing 10 points of bludgeoning damage. The bandit is quite bewildered here and he looks around, probably concussed. He pulls out his weapon, but kind of like stares around, doesn't really sight on any opponents.
he's still alive?
So yeah,
So
so
he's still
remember,
alive.
yeah, bandits have between 11 and like 14 HP. So keep that in mind. It sounds like.
Okay.
And I'm keeping track on my end. I can see additional details about how much HP they have. So I've got this guy noted. Okay, so now we're doing all the bandits. I guess. Oh, we should give Tarina. Tarina needs a turn too, right? She needs to fight with you guys.
Yeah,
Let me
she's
roll.
got two
It's her
two
battle.
swords.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me roll a neglected to roll for her. So she rolls for initiative and gets, oops, wrong one. It's probably a faster way I can be rolling to figure that out. Okay, she gets a 4, so she's going to go between Jay and Balin. So that doesn't really affect things. Okay, bandits are going to go. Let's start with this guy that Balin just attacked. So he's going to return the favor, and he rolls a d20. Oh wait, I can roll faster this way. There we go. And he gets a 13 plus his modifier, brings it to, nope, still 13. Valen, what is your AC with the 13?
I think you mean Rainier.
Rainier,
What is my what now?
what's your armor class?
Armor class.
Oh, what is my armor class? 18.
Oof, you're a
Whoa.
beefy guy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so he misses. He pulls out his
Nice.
what weapons do I have? He has
Who's
a
attacking
scimitar.
me
They
right
all-
now?
they all
The guy
have
right in
scimitars.
front
the
of you.
bandit
Oh.
the bandit that just attacked you. So they all have scimitars. He pulls out his scimitar. He tries to hit you, but you parry with your mace, which is probably harder than it sounds. So he misses. Okay, now we'll have this guy. So he's going to run forward, and he'll go for Presh. Let's
Just
say.
gonna Precious gonna arch an eyebrow at him. Like, you really want to do that? Because he just saw her behead his
Yeah, he just steps
companion.
over the beheaded corpse of the person that Fresh annihilated.
Says, I hated that guy anyway. You did me a favor. And
Okay.
with an 8 to
Precious
hit,
an
I'm guessing.
18.
You guys
For
both
armor.
have 8. You guys both have
Yeah.
18s?
Wow.
Precious a tank. She's a paladin.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, his scimitar also is not even close to the mark. So the bandits are doing very poorly. We'll give it to this guy now. He's trapped back here. He's actually gonna move over and make a crossbow attack on Hortix. Let's
Oh,
see if he can
goodness.
do any better.
You got this, Vortex.
Bring it.
He gets a 6, and I'm assuming that will be a miss as well.
Yeah, I have AC 15.
All right, these bandits are really quite a little disappointing so far. This guy comes in to strike at Rainier as well. With a d20, he gets a 12. And that's not enough, right, Rainier? You have an 18.
My 18, yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, we'll bring this guy up. He's going to make a crossbow attack on Rainier. Your defense is quite impressive. Another 12. That's a miss. Okay.
Get
Just
out
keep
of
on
here.
going. There's only one more bandit. You guys have survived all of their attacks so far. He's going to do a crossbow as well. And with a 6, he misses too. So it's really just a battle in ineptitude for the bandits. And we go over to Jay Silver.
Did the captain go?
He goes
Captain is
last.
Oh, okay.
All right. Can I stay under the table and just try to flick a dagger at one of them, the one straight across from me?
Okay. Yeah, it's straight across from you. So I don't suppose why that would be any more difficult than usual.
Yeah. So my hope would be to try to do this as a sneak attack.
And a sneak attack, does that just give you advantage on the attack roll?
A sneak attack, it basically, if I am hidden from him, which I think I got like a 13 to be under the table, which I don't know if I guess that's your call as to how good, or maybe they roll perception or something like that.
We'll say no.
If
We'll say
it's-
you're hidden under the table pretty well. You had some time to establish yourself before they even came up. So
Gotcha. Well,
you're hidden. So what does the sneak attack give you?
I think then I would have advantage from being hidden, and then if I hit on sneak attack, I do an extra d6 of damage. Is how it works. So
Okay, so you have advantage on the attack
Yeah.
roll.
yeah,
Okay.
so I'll roll again.
And is that okay? So
I
you
got
have
a-
you
12 and an 11, so the 12 is one that counts.
okay, gotcha. And with that is yes, indeed enough to hit. Okay,
Okay.
yes. Your dagger, your sneaky dagger, flies through the air, embeds itself in the bandit for a total of how do I read this table?
Asking the right
There's-
questions.
There's 2 daggers, it's saying. Are you able to flick both daggers?
I just clicked dagger, and I guess it did too. I don't know what that means, if I'm allowed to throw 2 or what. But I'll let the DM make the call.
Did you double click it maybe?
I don't think I double clicked it.
Showing, yeah.
I'll
it's
see what
showing
happens
2.
if I click it again to see if it just
Well,
does
it gives
2
you the
again.
totals at the bottom. Maybe that's what.
Like, yeah, it's just automatically doing two when I.
No,
I
that
think
one.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That one just did 1. It showed 2 on my screen.
Let's give you damage for 1, and we'll investigate this between sessions. So
yeah.
we'll say you did the 7 damage from the. We'll just take the results of your last one. So you did 7 damage to the bandit.
Gotcha.
Your dagger embeds itself in his thigh, and he screams and clutches at his leg and curses you
Nice.
and all of your descendants.
Cool.
Okay. Now we go to Tarina's turn. Tarina surveys the scene, looks around, takes a few steps back, picks up her crossbow, and fires at the bandit that Jay just hit, trying to wipe him out entirely. Her roll of a d20 gives her 19. So that is, of course, a hit.
Nice.
And her crossbow will do 1d8 plus 1 damage. So we'll roll that d8.
Come on, Tarina.
She gets a 2 plus 1 for 3 damage. And I guess the bandit hangs on still, despite a knife and an arrow.
The tanky
Out of
guy.
his,
Yeah.
letting out of his
He's got
body.
like 1 or 2 HP left.
Get brush over there.
Okay, now on to Valen. Valen's turn.
I am going to cast Magic Missile. I'm going to do 2 at the captain and 1 at this guy that should be dead by now.
The one that has the arrow and the knife sticking out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy I'm fighting has 10 damage already. The guy
Well,
in front of me.
Well, I guess I could split it up 1 for each, but I feel like, do we want to
It's up to
focus
you.
on the, do
Just
we
letting
want
you
to,
know.
yeah.
If we want to clear players off the board, or if we want to try and kill the captain,
Um,
it's your call.
because I don't know if the bandits would keep fighting if the captain's dead. You know, I don't know if that's a thing.
Okay, well, you're not going to kill him, but
No, right. Okay, so I'm No, because we don't. The bandits aren't that huge of a threat. I think I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do.
a dagger, a crossbow, and
Yeah.
there's a
He's
fireball
hanging up.
coming at him.
I'm gonna do all three at the captain. Actually,
Ooh, okay.
see how that goes. Okay.
All three for the captain. I can
Yep.
get behind that.
So magic missile always hits. We're just determining how many damage from these three.
Mhm.
First one is 4.
From 120 feet. Wow, that's far.
And this is one of your two. You have 2 spell slots, 2 level 1 spell slots.
Mhm. Do I
Three.
roll this 3 times, or is it just 4
Roll
3
it.
times?
Roll
Okay.
it 3 times.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, excellent rolls. Okay, so you do total 14 damage to the captain. 3 bolts of magical energy crash into the captain's chest and kind of splash away, leaving some bluish green ectoplasm. He looks around, focuses in on Valen, the source of the blast. Points directly at you with his scimitar.
Oh
He's,
no.
all right, you're the one. Bring it on.
Did he
And
stagger
he-
at all? Does he look a little phased by it?
He really just brushes it
Oh
aside,
crap.
and so he charges past. He can
Oh
go
no.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's gonna make it all the way
Walk
over.
through us?
Well, he just kind of pushes.
Oh.
You're not occupying the entirety of the space. He
But
can
still.
walk. He can walk through.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
a meter or something. Or
Do we not get any kind of attack of opportunity?
Ooh, that's a
Well,
good point. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't because I'm not next to the captain.
He's
but
gonna carefully move. Let's see if he can do this. So he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can still make the movement by moving around where his guys are. So no, you will not be able to get an attack of opportunity. He makes it all the way over to Valen.
But I thought there was a thing where if you walk away from like being squared off with someone, you take some kind of damage, no?
yeah, I thought Hortix at least would get.
Oh, Hortix is directly in
Something.
front.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. Think. Okay, we're learning here. Yep. All right, Hortix, you get an attack of opportunity. So you
Okay.
can just react. It's gonna be just like a regular attack. The captain knows this, but just like doesn't even care. He's so just mad at Valen right now.
Uh,
I have 2 hand axes. Do I roll twice? Because I'm two-handed, or is it just one?
You are the weapon qualities, like does it say two-handed as one of the
Let's see. I have 2 weapon fighting actions in combat, 2 weapon fighting, and then I have the 2 hand axes, one in each hand.
So what's your option on D&D Beyond when you go to attack? Is it
It just shows the 2 axes, and then I can roll each of them, but there's not something to roll both of them at the same time.
I think that's a bonus action. Don't forget, as a barbarian, you can do your rages.
Yeah, I just
So
saw
that's something you can do. Okay, well, let's mark this down as something we're going to investigate for next time.
that. Okay.
The exact way that two-handed weapons work, 'cause that's come up now twice. For now, let's just say you can attack with one of the 2.
Okay. And I can just rage out, right? Just like,
Yeah, you can. Are you? Well, as an attack of opportunity, I don't. Rage would be an action on your turn. Attack of opportunity, you're really just like swiping at him as he passes.
okay.
So if you wanted to rage, you can do that next turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, there you go.
Ooh, 23. 5 points of slashing damage is dealt to the captain. The axe sweeps across his thigh. He looks down and just kind of like brushes it aside as he continues
Oh,
to
boy.
charge. He charges over towards Valen. He positions himself right here. He bellows out a challenge.
He can get
And,
that far?
Yeah, he could go. He went 10, 20. Yeah, 5,
Wow.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because he can move horizontally. So he goes, yep, he makes it there. He only rolls a 7. But as the bandit captain, he's going to be a little bit stronger.
You can move and attack on the same turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
wasn't
attack
sure.
it.
That's what
Attack
we've
is
all
like
been
your
doing.
option. Yeah. So the bandit captain actually gets to make 3 melee attacks, 2 with his scimitar and 1 with his dagger. So he rolls a 7 for the first one with his scimitar, but that's not good enough to hit him. So what is your AC actually?
My AC is 12.
Okay, so the 12 is enough to deflect the first scimitar. He swipes back with the scimitar and gets a 15, which is going to hit you. And
There
that,
go.
so that's going to deal 1d6 plus 3 damage.
What?
Okay. All right.
Valen, it was nice knowing you.
So you got hit with 8 damage.
Okay,
From the scimitar.
I cast shield, which
It's not your turn.
it doesn't.
It's not your turn though.
Shield is a reaction spell, which you can take when you are hit by attack or targeted
you would
by
cast
magic
force
missile.
field, force field.
Yeah, that's 80% of my health right there. I have to cast.
Okay,
this.
Derek always
okay,
did
you-
this
you
when we were
cast-
little kids.
That's
Okay,
right.
so I cast shield. I believe I just do it, and now I have no more level 1 spells. So that's gonna be
The
rough.
start of your next turn, you have +5 bonus to AC. So he is going to have to hit you up to 17 in order to make a hit. Okay. So he's got one more attack with his dagger this time.
What?
Oh no, it's a 7. Okay,
What does-
so
What? It's a 17.
I have a question. What does this says until the start? You have including against the triggering attack. Does that mean that the shield means that initial attack didn't hit a 15?
It would have meant that didn't hit, but that didn't hit anyway. I don't think.
It did hit.
No, the
I thought-
second, his second.
Oh, the
attack
first
hit.
one did
until
not.
the start of your next turn, including against the triggering attack. Yeah, the triggering attack was the one that hit you. So yeah. Presh has a point there. So
Yeah, that
with a-
first 8 damage you actually did not take.
I didn't take any
Um,
damage. Yeah. So
you
You're
actually
about to
did.
take this damage.
You did still take the damage because he rolled a 15, but his modifier is +2. So that is still a 17, and he got the 17 he needed still
on the second attack, the third attack.
on the second attack.
What?
So he rolled a
Okay.
15, his modifier is 2. He got up to 17. So even though you raised your AC up to 17, he still got 17 and therefore hit you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Very, very close though. Good
Yeah.
try. Okay, so he
Give it a
hits you with
shot.
Yeah, his dagger. That's going to deal some damage. Just a D4. It comes up to a 2 plus 3 from his modifier, and I believe that is trouble for Valen.
Yeah, I have 10, so I'm out.
All right, Valen is knocked out. You're not dead. You're knocked out for now. Until you're stabilized, which another player can do. They can give you hit points, which will just bring you right back in, or they can come over and do something to stabilize you. Until you're stabilized, your turn will consist of making saving throws to either get closer to dying or get closer to coming alive. So not terrible for now, but someone might want to think about helping you. And it's
I
now
got you.
Vortex's turn.
Nice.
Vortex.
Okay.
I didn't get a turn, right? Oh, I did.
You
Never
threw
mind.
the daggers,
I
bro.
threw the dagger. I forgot.
So how many hit points does the guy above me have?
he's at full, which we can't know for sure, but Presh was able to kill one with was it 14 damage you did, Presh?
With a
It was
15.
15.
15.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to kill with a 10. So somewhere between 10 and 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the guy that's between Prush and myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Let's see. Hand act. Oh, I can do my rage. So I'm gonna do my rage.
Nice. And okay, so what rage does, it's a bonus action. So a bonus action on your turn, you get a normal action and a bonus action. So Hortrix is using rage as the bonus action. You're going to get advantages on strength checks and saving throws, but not attacks.
Okay.
Melee damage with strength weapons. So you'll have advantage on melee damage, but not on the attack rolls. If I'm reading that correctly, you can't cast spells, and it's going to last for until it's going to last unless you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked someone since your last turn or taken damage. So if you're not dealing damage or taking damage in one turn, the rage is over.
Okay. So that means I hit for 7, or do I need to roll again? Is it
No,
stat
so
time?
you had, okay, so that was a roll to hit. 7 is not high enough. I'm pretty sure if I'm reading this correctly, rage is not giving you advantage on the actual attack rolls. So 7, yeah, the 7's not actually going to, that's a miss. So while it's cute that you're raged and all, you didn't hit him.
You're just angry.
I'm just
Yeah.
real mad.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. So anything else, or are we on to Presh?
I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, so what is Presh going to do? I think Presh has lay on hands, where I can restore 5 HP per long rest. I'm assuming that we're rested. I have these 5 HP available to me to restore.
Yes. Yeah, we're all nice and rested.
Okay. So Presh is going to move back. She's aware that this means that the guy in front of her could attack her, but she's still going to do it. And she is going to try to make
he is going to get the attack right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll give him an attack. Ooh, it's a 17.
But I have an 18 AC.
Oh,
so
wow, 18. Okay, so yeah, so it
doesn't hit,
misses.
yeah.
Yep, it does miss.
So Presh is gonna go over to Valen, and
Can you go that far?
she
Yeah,
has,
you can.
Yeah, she has
5,
a 30-foot walking
15,
speed.
20. Yeah, totally
So,
within reason. Yeah.
And I'm going to restore 5 HP to him.
My
Okay.
eyes open and I grovel. Thank you, Presh.
All right. You've got your 5 HP back. And you guys can each control your HP on your character, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yep, you're up to 5. Perfect. That'll
Oh
help me.
my! And I can move this down too, which is cool.
Yep. Okay. So that's on to Rainier.
All right. So I can restore hit points too. I'm wondering if I should do healing word or not on you, Derek. How much HP did you just get restored? Like 4?
5.
5. So I
5.
have 5 HP right now, out of 10. So
I
That-
mean, you're fine.
I gotta get away from this guy.
You have enough to move. I feel like to get you to full health isn't worth it when this guy can just attack you 3 times and kill you whenever
Yeah.
he wants.
Yeah, even if I had 10, he would get me.
So I think I'm just gonna finish what I've started here with this guy in front of me and hit him with my mace here. So let me go ahead and get my mace all set up. Mace attack. And how do I, let's see. Wait, hold on.
And
Mace.
so this is an attack on the guy directly in front of you
Yes.
that you hit before. Okay.
Yes.
The concussed guy. Yep.
The concussed guy.
16 does hit, and you deal 5 damage, and your mace kills him. So tell us what happened.
Nice. So yeah, he's kind of confused from when I bopped him last time, and he's just kind of stumbling around. And I just go, this is pathetic. And then I just take my mace up over my head and plop it down on him, and his head squashes like a melon, and he just goes down.
So you Malbert him.
Yeah.
All right, so we've done a lot of damage to bandit heads thus far. Excellent turn, and now it is bandits. Yep, the bandits' turn. Okay, so we'll start with this guy, and up top, he's going to attack Hortix because that's just who's closest to him.
Mm.
He rolls a d20 and gets a 4, so he obviously misses. This guy in the corner, having seen 2 of his compatriots fall from pretty bad head injuries, just going to stay there. He does a crossbow attack against Hortix. He rolls a 12. That's also a miss, correct? 12 is not high enough for Hortix. Okay. We'll go down to the guy below Rainier. These bandits are really none of them have even come close to hitting.
They haven't done any damage yet.
Not
Not high enough. I'm 18.
dang. I mean, good job.
I have my heavy armor on. What can I say?
All right, so that one misses. Another crossbow attack comes in, another 17. Still not enough to damage Rainier.
No.
Okay, another 15, not enough once again. The bandits once again go 0 for 5, bringing their total to 0 for 7. No, 0 for 12 from both. Okay, now it's Jay's turn.
Oh, all right. This captain's gonna kill me if I like. I don't have these high
Engage,
AC,
yeah.
high health things going on.
Jay,
Here.
do you have anything that could slow his movement? Like, can you stab him in the
The
leg?
power of friendship?
I
Like,
don't know. Yeah.
I
I don't know if you
have
have some roguey things.
I can't do a lot at level 1 here. I think my rogue things are more like skill checks that I can do well. Right? Can I try to convince him to leave us alone if he like, hey, Cap, I got a lot of money I just won fair and square. in
Hey,
a great.
some of
We
that
gotta
is
pay-
mine.
No. We never talked. I just asked for the money. I didn't say I was borrowing.
This guy
No,
seems
no,
pretty
no.
committed.
That's not how it works, Jay.
I wanted to pay back my half of the winnings.
There's a lot of money up here.
Which is not
I'm
yours.
going to offer you the entire pot
No.
if you
But
just.
will Tarina help us if they come out of this with these guys alive?
Tarina just wants, I assume, her dead. It doesn't matter. I'm not even necessarily telling the truth here. I just don't want. I just want
So
to
you
be
hold up
alone.
your sack of gold.
Yeah, well, I'm just pointing to like the pot on the table. It's
Uh-huh.
like, it's all yours if you just like scoot on out of here, take your buddies, and leave.
Okay. So Deadeye, which is his name, by the way, Deadeye looks over and he says, that measly pot of gold over there on the table. I count 10, 20 pieces of gold.
It's like 18.
Are you kidding? I would need 5,000 pieces of gold in order to leave you alone. You're all in more trouble than you know.
It's a horrible idea.
We are in more trouble. Oh man,
Good try. Good try.
it was an attempt.
horrible try. It was not a good idea.
All right, now stab him.
Yeah, I didn't even get a skill check there. All right, can I go for his dead eye with my rapier?
Sure.
Which
the
one's
live
the
eye.
dead?
It's the live eye.
No, I want the dead one. That's what he's known for. Hit him where hit him in his
Take
prime.
that away, then what does he got?
Yeah. It's his entire identity. I got a 6.
A 6 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fail. You did not hit him. Yeah.
I just like hit the rapier against part of the table. And then I just
I don't think it's that bad.
It's
Six
not
is
no,
pretty
it's
bad.
it's not quite a natural one, but it's yeah, the rapier attack just like harmlessly clatters against his leather armor. It doesn't no.
don't
This is
hurt
not
me.
this is not close. Okay, Tarina is now going to go. She'll take another crossbow attack against the bandit that is directly north of Hortix.
Hmm.
So we've got a d20 there. 7 is not enough. Tarina's crossbow bolt skitters across the room harmlessly. And it's now Valen's turn.
Run, bro.
Okay, no, but if I run, he gets an immediate attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I can't
Oh.
run.
You might want
now-
to risk it anyway.
What does disadvantage mean? If I use a spell, it's at disadvantage because it's in melee distance.
That means you roll twice for the attack and you take the lower of the two numbers.
Okay, and then the hit. Okay, and I forgot how this one works. So the hit DC, I roll that first. That's like I need to get above like a 15 or something. So it
Yeah.
hits.
So you're setting a DC and then he has to roll to see if it's going to hit him or not.
Okay, got you. So I could, and then
If
I
you're
pick the lower
concerned-
attack.
So that's an option. Another option you have, just for your benefit, you can take a disengage action, which means you get away. He's not going to be able to take an opportunity attack, but you don't have another action. You won't be able to attack.
He's just gonna attack. He's just gonna kill me.
You could run.
Yeah, but he 1, 2,
He's
3.
gonna just kill you on his turn anyway. You may as
Yeah,
well attempt to
I'm
run.
No, he's just gonna kill me on my turn anyway. I might as well attempt to attack. I think.
Well, if you disengage, he won't necessarily go after you because Presh is there, and Presh is going to hit him,
Oh,
and then he'll
okay.
focus on Presh. I'm
So-
imagining.
Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna get a turn before Presh does, so it depends on how badly. I mean, he was
Oh,
gunning
that's-
for Valen,
That's
You-
true.
I know.
and he already killed him once. It's like
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see how. I'm gonna try to attack. All right, because
mean-
all right. You don't, unless you really think that's not a good idea.
Well,
I think you're screwed either way, man.
Presh is still there. Maybe he'll go for the person who's closest to him.
Or the one cowering under the table.
He seems like an honorable pirate. I don't think he's going under the table. All right, so if I disengage, I could then move 5 squares.
As many feet as you do. You have 25 or 30 feet.
I think I have 30. Yeah.
Then you could go 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna disengage and then
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So
Oh,
you
wow.
go hide behind Tarina and this other patron of the tavern. Okay. So it's now Deadeye's turn. He sees you run away, and rather than chase you, because that would leave him open to 2 opportunity attacks from you guys,
Nice.
he is actually going to flip the table up. exposing-
What a pirate! I like this guy. I mean, he did
Flips
kill
the
me,
ta-
but
He flips the table up, exposing Jay Silver, who previously tried to attack him, so he's not very happy with him right now. And he's going to make an attack against you. He rolls a d20 for his first scimitar. It's an 8 plus, what's your AC? 13?
13.
So that's a miss. He gets 8 plus 2. Okay, so that's a 10. Not good enough. His other scimitar attack now coming in at a 12 plus. Okay, so that hits. That's gonna hurt.
how did he decimate me so bad?
Well, you're about to see.
He got you with a scimitar and a dagger.
Oh, okay.
So the scimitar, it's a d6. It's 6 damage, 3 plus his bonus of 3.
Ouch.
Now he's coming
Oh,
in
he
with
has a
his
bonus.
with his dagger. Yeah, he has modifiers. So the bandits, their stats aren't high enough to give them any modifiers. So it was just what they rolled. This guy has modifiers on top of his. So like with this 12, he has a +2 to his hit.
Right.
So this dagger is also going to hit. And the dagger does a D4. It's a 1 plus 3, I believe. I think
Ouch.
that's going to knock you down.
I'm dead.
Yes, that's a 4 damage there.
Whoa, we're in trouble, guys.
All right, so Jay has been knocked down. Deadeye says, I've taken down 2 of you, even if the one of you scampered away afterwards.
I can't believe he gets to attack 3 times. None of us can do that.
He's the first boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
All right, and now we go back up to Hortus.
All right. Dan, I'm gonna try and hit this guy right above me. Okay. I attack him with my axe. Oh God.
You miss again. Hortix is not having good luck.
Bad day.
So, okay, on to Presh.
Okay, so Presh doesn't have any more healing of left. So she's gonna just, I guess, attack Deadeye with her glaive and hope
Nice.
that will kind of distract him from killing Jay, who is already on the ground.
Eesh.
man.
That's a 7, so she's probably not going to hit, unfortunately.
She misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is again.
So do I revive Jay or do I attack Deadeye?
I think you
'Cause-
should revive Jay, because otherwise he's going to have to keep rolling to stabilize.
So he can then what? Try and bargain with him again? And-
No, but if he moves, he gets that. Jay gets a free attack. You know. So if you have him, if we get him surrounded, he's in really bad shape. So
I don't
keeping
think he's
Jay.
gonna
what
be in bad
what are you
shape.
advocating for, Derek? Are you
I
saying
think you should move over towards Jay and revive him. That's what my thoughts.
So Jay, so what's happened? So just so I understand, he could decide to attack you and kill you. Is that what's happening?
I think if he had 3 attacks, he could just kill me.
Yeah.
Like he could just boom, 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 and that's the 3 death.
Generally,
I'm just wondering if it's worth saving you.
he's,
So I
he's
don't-
not gonna. The way that I understand how it usually works is he's not gonna just like pummel your dead body. If there was some like area of effect thing that happened, then you could be at risk of totally dying. But he's not gonna just like chop you up into bits.
So knowing
generous.
that, I think I might just leave you there and fight him head on. And instead of wasting the turn to revive you, just so you can escape, right? Like and get killed again.
Harsh.
Yeah,
I mean, for
it's your
really,
call.
you've been causing nothing but mischief. My guy's over. He's like, I'll save you later. If it gets bad, I'll cast my spell. But for now, I'm gonna face this Deadeye guy. And I'm gonna give him my best shot with my mace, I guess.
Do you get more damage from your fire breath?
No, the fire breath doesn't do anything. It's distance, but it's let's see, how do I do it? It does on success 2d6. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna hit him with the old mace.
Does he
All
now
right,
count as flanked? Does Deadeye now flanked if I'm on one side and Rainier is on the other?
I
Does that
think
mean
so.
Does that mean you have advantage?
I don't actually know I just know that it's good. Flanking, we want to be flanking.
I think it does
Possibly.
mean advantage.
We can play it like that. You guys need help right now.
Well, look, these bandits are incapable of hurting me, so I'm not going to be trying to do anything with them anymore. So I'm just going to kind of focus on Deadeye now.
Okay, looks like flanking is an optional rule. Let's go ahead and do it. You have advantage.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So what do I do now? I can just regularly attack with my mace like I always do, right?
Oh, wait, you would need to make a straight line between all three. So you'd have to move
Oh,
down
okay.
one square. Move down one square, then you could be flanking.
All right, so I'm clear to attack.
You got to move down one square, I think.
If you want to be flanking, you have to have a straight line between.
Was Valen
The
able to
two-
make an extra move on her turn though?
Valen? No. I mean,
Oh, I
between
mean-
between you
I mean
and
Presh,
between you
yeah.
and Presh. No,
Well,
you
if-
would move. You would
if you
move.
just-
Me?
Because
Yes.
it's your turn, right? And you
Yeah.
moved over to him. So if you just move one more square and say that was your
Which
the
way?
move action
South.
The here?
to, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The here.
flanking him, huh? Okay. Got it.
Okay.
And then so I just roll my regular mace attack, right?
do it.
All right. Yeah. Oh boy.
Really?
Man,
But if it's
Well-
flanking, you get to roll again because you have
Oh
advantage.
yeah, you get advantage. Okay, give us another roll.
Oh, thank goodness.
come on. Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, you did a hit, and you
Nice.
6 bludgeoning damage with your mace. Okay,
Nice.
you deal 6 more. Deadeye is starting to hits are starting to pile up. He's still going,
Oh boy.
Deadeye, man.
and now we do the bandits. Okay, I'm going to say so. We've got 5 bandits left. They kind of stink at shooting their crossbows. There are 4 of them. Okay, so let's let all 4 that are not next to Hortix shoot crossbows. We'll give 4 d20s, see if any of them can. They actually did a lot, but okay, one of them. Oh, 2 of them are gonna hit Hortix.
Ah,
One
They
with
all pointed at
advantage.
Hortix and fired.
one
That's
with
brutal.
One with a nat 20.
not cool.
Oh man.
Are you? So wait. So every living bandit right now just pointed at Hortix and fired.
So there's one of them that was in melee range. He didn't. What the heck? Let's just say he did too. He's gonna have disadvantage because it's too close. So they're gonna. Ooh, okay. This might actually be kind of bad. Okay, let's roll. Let's roll for the last crossbow for the disadvantage guy. He totally misses.
A nat 1 though, so something bad.
Yeah, let's have something.
Shoots
bad
himself
happen.
in the foot.
All right. So let's start with the one. Okay, so one of them hits you with a D8. So he deals 4 damage plus a +1. So that's going to be 5 damage from that guy. Then the other one that did the nat 20 is going to deal double damage. He deals another what is that? That's going to be double. Yeah, so that's going to be 15. That's going to be 15 hit points from the crossbows. They finally hit you.
There's no way you
okay.
survive that, right?
Let's see. I have.
I think you're
14.
down.
I'm down.
Oof.
I have 14
Oh
hit
my goodness, we're dropping like flies, guys. This is
Man,
not
oh
good.
man.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's have something good happen for the one that rolled the nat 1. So that one's gonna roll. He shoots wildly, dealing 7 damage to this bandit over here that was already injured. So yeah, so he's dead. So he shoots his other bandit
Yay.
Nice.
once again in the head. So we'll get rid of that one.
Oh
We'll
man.
help you out there.
Oh, boy.
That was rough.
Things are not going well for you guys.
We got this.
Okay,
I
it's
can
Jace,
cast my
Jace
healing
Silvers.
spell.
Okay, Jay Silver, on your turn, you need to roll to see if you stabilize or get closer to death. So just straight up roll a d20.
You got this, Dylan.
Yeah.
Jay.
6. I'm closer to death.
All right, so you have 1 out of 3 strikes,
Uh-oh.
getting you closer to death. Let's go on to Valen's turn.
All right.
See if he
What
can
are
do
you
anything
even
to turn the
capable of
tides.
doing?
Casting Firebolt.
That sounds good.
Which came out to a 23.
Nice.
And now I do damage, right?
Yeah, 23 is for sure going to be enough.
On who are you firing at, by the
Yeah,
way?
who are you firing at?
Oh, the captain, for sure. Got it.
1 damage?
It does 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 through 9. I ended up with a 1.
I mean, that's better than 0. I'll take it.
1 damage.
Man,
bro?
I was hoping something good would happen.
We're dying here. Does that kill
Okay.
Deadeye?
Yeah, no. So, all right, back up to Hortix. As the turn starts again, one of the patrons notices that things are not going in your favor, and
It's getting desperate.
and Deadeye, Deadeye's really starting to tick him off. So this guy down here moves forward, and he makes an attack on Deadeye.
Nice.
He decides to throw his. He's gonna throw in with you guys.
Oh,
So
Steven, before you roll that, does anything happen on a 1 when I roll a 1 on a
no,
cantrip?
No, because it was just for the number of damage.
Gotcha.
It only happened if it was like a d20. That's when we
Okay.
care about 1s. Okay, so he rolls. Did he roll twice? I
When
see.
did,
Okay,
did Tarina attack with the crossbow?
Tarina got a turn, I think. Actually,
What is
you
her
know what?
order?
Tarina did not get a turn. Okay,
Yeah.
let's give this guy a turn, and then we'll go
Mhm.
back to Tarina. Good
Mhm.
call. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna he hits the captain.
Nice.
He's got a scimitar as well. It's kind of the weapon of choice here in Baldur's Gate.
Wow, we hit him with a 14, huh?
Well, he's got a modifier as well. And he gets an 8 plus
Nice.
2 damage. So he hits him with 10 damage.
Nice.
Finally.
This
This
guy's very helpful.
So
We have to
Akira-
recruit him.
Would have been nice if
We
you
have
had
an
stepped
opening
in
on the
earlier.
team. We
Yeah.
lost a rogue.
He looks around and he's like, "Come on, guys, let's go here." He
I'll
tries
show
to
you how
give you
it's
guys
done.
he tries to give you guys a pep talk.
That's fair.
All right, now Hortix. Oh no, now we're gonna let Tarina go. So Tarina, seeing that the captain is starting to be surrounded, decides to change her tactic as well and shoot Deadeye. So again, she shoots her crossbow. It's a 19. An excellent roll from Tarina.
There we go.
She deals 7 plus 1 damage, so 8 more damage on Deadeye. A quarrel embeds itself kind of like directly in his shoulder. He staggers back. He's still up. And it's on to Hortix.
What a tank.
Wait,
Hortix is dead. Oh, yeah.
Hortix is dead. So you got to just roll a d20,
Okay.
Hortix, and see if you can get above or below a 10. Okay, so
Nice.
you get closer to life. So you have 1 of 3 check marks to come back to life, and that's your turn. Now,
Nice.
Presh.
Okay. Presh is going to just hit him with his hit Deadeye with her glaive.
Nice.
And that's a crit fail, but she does have advantage because he's
Flanked. Okay,
Flanked,
so
yeah.
roll again. Roll again.
so hopefully it can't be that bad. So that's a
It's
13.
9 plus 13 is not enough to Yeah, that's not enough for Deadeye. He kind of looks over you and spits on the ground and says, "You kind of you call yourself a
Man.
paladin?"
Man, he's
Excuse
intense.
you. Did you not see me with that guy in his head?
That was my lowest crew member. I was about to do that myself.
And I'll be like, you don't talk about one of my most valuable crew members like that. And I swing my my mace at him. So
At this
see
point-
if we could.
At this point, everyone's just thumping away on Deadeye.
Oh no.
You have advantage as well, so roll again.
Come on, big money, big money.
That might be the
No.
best pirate I've ever seen.
Nope. He's dodging
Gosh.
both of your mace hits. Jeez. Okay.
I used up my nat 20 on the guy who needed at least.
Yeah. All right. Once again, our remaining bandits are pulling out their crossbows.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
They're firing. They're gonna shoot at, I guess, Presh is the closest one to. Well, say, yeah. They'll just shoot at the same target. Let's keep it easy. So they're all four of them gonna shoot at Presh.
And
Good luck.
Presh has an AC of 18. So a
Yeah,
16,
so
a
they-
13, a 13, and a 13 are not going to hit.
They clearly chose
Nice.
the wrong person.
Nice.
You're
we go.
welcome.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all miss, and it's on to Jay Silver, who needs to make another saving throw.
Come on, big numbers.
Let's see. 12, closer to life.
Okay, so you've got one check and one X.
So what happens on his next turn? Is that the decider?
If you get three of either, then you either
Oh,
stabilize.
He's got a
or
little
you
more
You got
time,
time. You got
Yeah.
time. I'm gonna try and hit Deadeye a few
You were
more
gonna
times.
let me. You thought I might die there, and you didn't even try.
No, I
and
knew
do
you weren't
it.
gonna die this turn. I was wondering if you died the next turn.
If he
So
rolled
that-
in that one, he would have got two X's and he would have died.
Oh.
Oh,
I
good.
thought you had
That's
to get
good
three.
to know. Yeah.
Hey, you
But
want
I can't-
give me
yeah.
a hand here?
No, I can, but the Deadeye is a big
All right.
bit
Well,
of a
Alright.
problem.
okay. so-
Tarina shot at Deadeye and missed. It's
Damn
now.
it, Tarina.
Yep. Valen. Hey,
All right.
Tarina hit last time.
That's true. Okay. We're redoing Firebolt with a 13. Does that hit?
So Firebolt, is that against his AC?
Oh,
What exactly does it say?
Firebolt cast at will, one action, instantaneous. You hurl fire, make a ranged spell. It doesn't say anything about AC in the little description.
Let me just look really quick.
Yeah, you make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. The target
Okay,
takes
ranged spell attack. So it's against his AC.
Okay.
Yeah, so 13 is not enough. You missed.
Wow.
Damn.
Shoot.
No
okay.
advantage, right? Because I'm not in the little fray.
Nah, you're too far
Yeah.
away. All right, Deadeye still around. He's gonna attack this this kind of hedge knight looking guy who helped you out before. So he, with his first scimitar, he misses. With his second one, he misses. With his dagger, he misses.
Why
Deadeye.
couldn't he roll like that
Oh,
against
come
us?
on.
What is this,
Who
Deadeye?
is this guy?
All right, and now we go back to the guy that just attacked. He's still on your side. He's feeling pretty good about himself. He's coming in off the bench, hitting Deadeye for massive damage, dodging all of his attacks. But unfortunately, his attack is not high enough this time. He misses, and now we go back to Hortix.
He can miss one. It's not too bad.
All right.
He's doing a lot for us.
Get that
Come on.
saving throw, Hortix.
Come on. Okay. Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Okay. You're getting closer. Good rolling.
So that's two. Does
Presh?
she not survive?
She needs one more to come back to life.
So
Uh,
2 kills, but 3 brings back to life?
No, 3 of either.
Oh.
We'll do
A
something.
nat 1 counts as 2 fails.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Presh is just going to continue attempting
Might
to
as well. Might as well.
wail
Yep.
on Deadeye. But she does, so that was a 6, but she does still have advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
That was a 13, so she's still not gonna hit him.
Valiant effort.
Do I revive?
I think you
Jay
have to
now?
get
I
Jay
think-
up.
All right, so I'm going to stay where I am and cast my spell, the healing word, on good old Jay Silver there, right? Or do I cast bless? Which one is it? No.
You've had spells this whole time, and you're just
He's saving him for a rainy day.
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. Makes an attack roll or saving throw. The target roll can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll.
Oh, that
You
sounds
sh-
useful.
Yeah, we should have
Yeah,
probably
that
used
sounds
that.
useful.
Save Jay, and then we use that as soon as we can.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast the healing word.
so Jay receives 7 hit points back.
Nice.
Oh,
Welcome back to the world
Thank
of the
you.
living, sir.
the time to be alive.
You might want to stay down.
Okay, Jay is back. The bandits are going to fire off another volley. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on. Shoot, I mean, Jay is kind of exposed. Jay, do you kind of pretend to play dead still? I'm assuming is what
I
seems
think
like
the
what
right
your
answer to
character
this
would do.
question is yes.
All right, you do. Good, very good. All right, so they're shooting at Presh again and they miss. All 4 quarrels bounce
Beautiful.
off Presh's armor.
Does the natural one do something bad?
Oh, there was a natural one. Okay, yeah, sure. One of them's gonna fire off, and let's randomly choose a person that he's gonna hit with the D8.
Deadeye?
Yeah, we wish.
He's gonna hit his other bandit, and he'll do 3 damage. So not that cool. I'm sorry.
Still
mean,
better than nothing.
Yeah, Deadeye would be the closest.
Precious laughing at them for hitting their own companions.
Yeah, they're taking care of themselves. We just got to do our own thing here.
All right, Jay, you are back in action, my friend.
All right, I'm going to disengage and I'm going to just crawl pathetically over to here and tend to my wounds.
Okay.
You don't want to try and fight this guy here?
You could probably take down a bandit. I feel like they have low
If I
health.
disengage, I don't have.
Oh,
a-
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
he
you
is
technically
actually-
disengaging even though you were playing
Yeah.
dead? Hmm.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to Steven, but yeah,
He probably
Nah.
should. All right.
I'll go actually there if I can.
Tarina. Let's see how Tarina does. Once again, she picks up her crossbow. Apparently, these guys brought a lot of crossbow bolts. She misses again. Tarina is not helpful. Okay, Valen.
Okay. Number 3. Let's give it a shot.
Firebolt.
What is a B? Oh, it's a nat 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh.
excellent. Just
I
Okay.
what I
like the
needed.
sounds of that.
Okay,
go.
double damage.
Oh, big numbers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Four-
nice.
14 damage.
Yep.
Ah, much better. The firebolt is 14 times bigger than your previous one. That hit Deadeye.
I had stage fright.
He's engulfed in flames. The fire consumes him for a while. He bats away. The fire on his clothing, his bandana, which you can see in this picture, is burned away. And he's not doing super great here.
He's still tanking. It.
Still.
He's still around though, and it is his turn. So he's gonna go.
No.
He's once again gonna attack this. He's still mad at
Okay.
He's still mad at the knight.
He's kind of
They're pretty proud
trapped
of him.
here. You can't go for anyone else.
Ooh,
Right
natural 1 against the knight. So
Beautiful.
That guy's amazing.
I guess what would happen is his scimitar would bury itself in the ground, and then he's not going to get his second attack with the scimitar. So now he pulls out his dagger, and with an 8, he misses his dagger as well. And so it's back to this guy.
Nice. Go
This
guy. If this guy kills him, it'll be so anticlimactic.
I mean, he's the real hero, to be honest.
Yeah. When Jay dies, I want to role play as that guy next.
He does. Yeah, this guy does hit him. This guy does hit him.
Oh wow!
Wow.
He's gonna kill
roll for
Deadeye
damage.
for us.
He rolls. He rolls 8 damage, and his scimitar flashes through the air, embeds itself in Deadeye's skull. Blood splatters everywhere.
Oh,
Deadeye
man.
bonelessly drops to the ground, flops over.
But we'll say, Ragul here charred him up pretty darn good with 14 damage. And this guy just came in to
The other bandits, upon seeing this, are going to flee. They,
Thank God.
as you suspected, they're pretty cowardly, so they're just going to run away. They hop over the banister here, run down the stairs, and they're out of the picture.
Nice.
And the party is left with Hortix is down.
And I
Deadeye
walk
has
over
been
to
killed.
him and
Yeah.
cast my spell.
Well, you could just
You
stabilize
You
now.
could just
I think.
stabilize.
You can also, the action is over, so you can just stabilize him and bring him back to 1 HP. And then what you would do is take a long rest before proceeding to the next thing, and that would heal everyone up.
Nice. Go team.
Yeah, we did it somehow.
Thank you,
It took a lot
bystander.
of help.
Yeah, this guy was very helpful to you.
Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you gotta don't let him leave. Blocking the
Precious gonna-
stairway.
Presh is going to turn to him and say, "Thank you so much for all of your assistance. Things were looking a little grim for us."
Yes.
Ah,
well
well.
met, sir.
Happy to help. I did notice that Deadeye had quite the haul of treasure on him. So when he fell, I was able to snatch up his purse. And I feel as the one who dealt the killing blow that I will walk away with these 32 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's
I
Mm,
mean,
It's probably
not crazy about that.
that's a little painful, given that it was because of Valen that you were able to deal that final blow. So I think we should split it.
With it.
I cast minor illusion and make my catalyst have a giant flame on it, and I kind of just stand menacingly in the background while you ask him for half the money.
He's not afraid.
nothing scares this guy.
I mean, fair.
This guy just killed a bandit
Do
leader.
I
He watched you
really
get-
believe? Yes. Do I really believe that you, set of inept adventurers, are going to? I just took down Deadeye, the famed pirate of
You
fortune.
You didn't step in until we had already, tenderized him a little bit.
Dylan,
How
can you
about
try and
this?
steal from
There
this
are-
guy, or should I mace him?
I'll leave.
This guy's my hero. I want to follow him around and just learn from him.
Can Presh roll intimidation?
Sure.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
I have
Presh is
plus
gonna
2
do it.
persuasion. Maybe I can talk him into splitting it.
Well, I have
Presh
plus.
is pretty intimidating.
I have a +4 intimidation.
Presh is a
Ooh.
+6. So
Oh,
she
you
rolled,
could, yeah.
she
Yeah.
rolled an 18. Well, the total is 18.
All right. So Presh kind of looms over him a little bit. He says, "All right, fine. Look, I'm a little tired here. I've been taking down pirates for some time now. I'll leave you with half, and you feel free to loot the bodies of these other little minor pirates that you killed. You killed 3 of them.
And
So
we
they
get all
probably-
the dice money, right?
They probably have some stuff as well. But I don't want to work with you guys. You don't seem like very honorable folks, so I'm out of here."
Fair.
That's fair.
He should run as fast as he can away from us.
All right, he's gone.
Nice.
Okay, well, this seems like a great place to end our campaign. Let's I'll just assume that you looting the bodies is kind of a boring thing, so I'll just tell you that you did that. And what did you get? So you got half of the 32 that Deadeye had. So 16 gold pieces from him. And then the other ones all had 6 silver pieces. So you got 16 gold and 18 silver. I think there's some conversion. We can look into that. So someone just note your purse. Managing money is kind of boring unless you're like Quoth, and we're not. So just keep track of the money, and we'll, if it's important, we'll deal with it.
All right, someone writing this down. How
You
rich
said
are we?
16 gold and 18 silver.
Yes.
Plus 20 from the game.
Oh yeah, you got the money from the game.
Did somebody write it down?
I hear the Discord
There,
going
in
off.
Discord.
Cool. Nice.
Oh,
All
good
right.
idea.
All right.
So,
So we did it, guys.
this is the conclusion of our first level, our first, I guess, campaign session. And I am proud to announce that you've all advanced to level 2.
Whoa!
Yeah,
all
pretty
right. Level
You
2.
passed the first test here. And when we start again, you'll have some additional abilities. We'll go over that in the intervening time. So we'll level you up. It'll give you additional hit points. And then going to each level, usually you choose to advance your skills, or you can get a feat, or you can, there'll be some additional abilities depending on what class you are. We'll work on all that stuff in between. But I think, we'll talk about the, leave us some comments as you're watching, viewers, to let us know what you like and what you didn't like, what suggestions you have for the show, so we can improve.
Well said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it for me.
Thank you all for tolerating our adventure here. I had a lot of fun anyway, and we beat the pirate lord over
Deadeye
here.
is dead. Yeah.
Deadeye is gone. No more.
One of the
So-
NPCs beat him. But
Aw.
Well, we
Secret
put some
sibling.
serious damage on him. To be fair.
I did hit that one guy with the dagger. So
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone has something they can feel proud about, and
I took all
and
the
feel like
fault.
your level up was worth it, was deserved.
I mean,
Yeah.
Presh fleeced that guy for money, so she's happy.
Yeah, and you decapitated that other guy.
I did.
yeah.
Well,
All right, so when we resume, I assume you'll want to talk to Tarina. Consider continue your pursuit of the dead 3.
yeah, she's
their
got to hold up her end of the
supporters.
bargain.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
we lost a couple good men holding up that deal, so yeah, we will pick up this campaign next time, guys, and until then, yeah, thanks for listening.
Peace.
Bye.